अस्त्रेणोन्मुक्तमात्मानं ज्ञात्वा पैतामहाद्वरात् मर्शयान् राक्षसान् वीरो इन्द्रिणस्त्रान् यदृच्छया ततो दग्ध्वा पुरीं लङ्कां ऋते सीतां च मैथिलीं रामाय प्रियमाख्यातं पुनरायान् महाकपिः सोऽभिगम्य महात्मानं कृत्वा रामं प्रदक्षिणं न्यवेदयत मेयात्मा दृष्टा सीतेति तत्त्वतः ततः सुग्रीवसहितो गत्वा तेरं महोदधेः समुद्रं क्षोभयामास शरैरादित्यसन्निभैः दर्शयामास चात्मानं समुद्रस्सरितां पतिः समुद्रवचनाच्छैवानलं सेतुमकारयत तेन गत्वा पुरीं लङ्कां हत्वा रावणमाहवे रामः सीतामनुप्राप्य परां व्रीडामुपागमत तामुवाच ततो रामः परुषं जनसंसदि अमृष्यमाणा सा सीता विवेशज्वलनं सति ततोऽग्निवचनात् सीतां ज्ञात्वा विगतकल्मषां बभो रामः सम्प्रहृष्टः पूजितः सर्वदैवतैः न महता त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं सदेवर्षिगणं तुष्टं राघवस्य महात्मनः अभिषिच्य च लङ्कायां राक्षसेन्द्रं विभीषणं कृतकृत्यस्तदो रामो विज्वरप्रमुमोदः देवताभ्यो वरं प्राप्य समुत्थाप्य च वानरान् अयोध्यां प्रस्थितो रामः पुष्पकेन सुहृद्व्रतः भरद्वाजाश्रमं गत्वा रामः सत्यपराक्रमः भरतस्यान्तिकं रामो हनूमन्तं व्यसर्जयत पुनराख्यायिकां जल्पन् सुग्रीवसहितश्च सह पुष्पकं तत्समारुह्य नन्दिग्रामं ययौ तदा नन्दिग्रामे जटान् हित्वा भ्रातृभिः सहितो नगः रामः सीतामनुप्राप्य राज्यं पुनरवाप्तवान् प्रहृष्टो मुदितो लोकः तुष्टपुष्टस्तु धार्मिकः निरामयो ह्यरोगश्च दुर्भिक्षभयवर्जितः न पुत्रमरणं किञ्चिद् रक्षन्ति पुरुषा क्वचित् नार्यश्च विधवा नित्यं भविष्यन्ति पतिव्रताः न चाग्निजं भयं किञ्चित् नाप्सुमज्जन्ति जन्तवः न वातजं भयं किञ्चित् नापि ज्वरकृतं तथा न चापि क्षुद्भयं तत्र न तस्करभयं तथा नगराणि च राष्ट्राणि धनधान्ययुतानि च नित्यं प्रमुदिता सर्वे यथा कृतयुगे तथा अश्वमेधशतैरिष्ट्वा तथा बहुसुवर्णकैः गवां कोट्ययुतं दत्त्वा ब्रह्मलोकं प्रयास्यति असङ्ख्येयं धनं दत्त्वा ब्राह्मणेभ्यो महायसाः राजवंशान् शतगुणान् स्थापयिष्यति राघवः चातुर्वर्ण्यं च लोकेऽस्मिन् स्वे स्वे धर्मे नियोक्ष्यति रथवर्षसहस्राणि दशवर्षशतानि च रामो राज्यमुपासित्वा ब्रह्मलोकं प्रयास्यति दशवर्षसहस्राणि दशवर्षशतानि च रामो राज्यमुपासित्वा ब्रह्मलोकं प्रयास्यति इदं पवित्रं पापघ्नं पुण्यं वेदैश्च संहितं यः पठेद्रामचरितं सर्वपापैः प्रमुच्यते एतदाख्यानमायुष्यं पठन् रामायणं नरः सपुत्रपौत्रः सगणः प्रेत्ये स्वर्गे महीयते पठन् द्विजो वाग्वृषभत्वमीयात् स्यात् क्षत्रियो भूमिपतित्वमीयात् वणिङ्जनः पण्यफलत्वमीयात् जनश्च शूद्रोऽपि महत्वमीयात् पठन् द्विजो वाग्वृषभत्वमीयात् क्षत्रियो भूमिपतित्वमीयात् वणिङ्जनः पण्यफलत्वमीयात् जनश्च शूद्रोऽपि महत्वमीयात् इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकिये आदिकाव्ये बालकाण्डे श्रीरामायणकथा संक्षेपो नाम प्रथमः सर्गः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः।
जय श्रीमन्नारायण। हरे कृष्ण। Thank you for joining Sitaram Kalyanam Mahotsavam on this auspicious Saturday. This year being Ramalalla coming back to Ayodhya. So our Ramachandra Prabhu is gracing every place, every occasion in a different way, and every place in the world, and he's in our hearts, in our minds. And this is another way to, as many times as possible, we should celebrate different aspects of Ramayana, glories of Sriman Ramachandra Prabhu and Mata Sita Devi, of course Lakshmana and Hanuman. So many activities are going, which I'll be able to share a little bit later. So again, Kalyanam Mahotsam, we always do Kalyanam for the Loka Kalyanatham. I just took the Sankalpam while we have the Sankshepa Ramayana Kalakshepam was going on, Parayanam was going on. Said that one Loka Kalyanartham Sahakutumba Kshema Stairya Dhairya Vijaya Ayuho Arogya Aishwarya Abhiruddhi Arthancha Loka Kalyanarthancha Mano Vancha Palasiddhi Arthancha Tirukalyana Mahotsavam Karma Karishe. That's what we said. So when we do perform Kalyana Mahotsavam or any celebration, we call it as related to the divinities, it's an intention that Prabhu, we are glorifying you. We are reminding you, remembering your glories. We are reflecting upon your glories. So bless us, guide us so that we can be able to do the right thing and follow in your footsteps and follow what you taught us and the incarnation of Rama, so that we can be able to seek the blessings of all the divinities and as well as go back to the Godhead. We call it as a Vaikuntapuram or Golokam, or we call it the Brahmalokam and Dhruvalokam and all the other lokas. So we call it as by making that journey through the Chandra and as well as a Surya Gamanam. There are paths actually. Chandralokam and Surya Lokam, there is a path actually. It's kind of highways we call it as. You want to take only those two paths. There are three paths usually, but the other path is not acceptable path at all. Okay, nobody wants to go in that direction. It's almost like a dead end, right? So that can happen only when we are able to glorify as many times as possible. To celebrate the life of Sri Mahavishnu in all incarnations, not only 10 but also multiple incarnation, plus Ramanama Parayanam, plus Hare Nama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama Mantra, Namasparanam, 9 types of, we call it the Navavidha Bhakti, and a service, and all our Vedic Cultural Center promotes, and as well as the GR Education Trust promotes to His Holiness Sri Chinnajiyar Swami, promotes all throughout the world. The service, not only that one, but also devotion and a chanting and a Vishnu Sahasranamam and a learning all the slokas and so on, and teaching through Prajna and service through VT Seva and service religious services or spiritual services by listening to Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, and as well as learning all the spiritual aspects of our Itihasas, Puranas, Vedam, and Divya Prabandham and so on too. Same way, our Vedic Cultural Center being the hub for all of us here in the center promotes all these values, spirituality and service and Annadanam and so forth. So it's common goal. We all start with the common goal. We all work with the common goal, and that helps us to get to the place where Sriman Narayana wants us to be. So that is a part of the Kalyana Mahotsavam that we are doing today. So while Parayanam is happening, we just finished the Vishwaksena Aradhana. Vishwaksena Aradhana is the one that actually we ask, Vishwaksena, who's the commander-in-chief, please make sure that there are no obstacles or nothing comes on our way, and we pray to Sri Vishwaksena. Then now we are going to do the Kalasha Avahanam, it is a Shuddhi Punyaha Vachanam, making sure we call us Sthala Shuddhi Arthancha, Standila Shuddhi Arthancha, and also we call it as Dravya Shuddhi Arthancha, Kalyana Mandapa Shuddhi Arthancha. So all those, the place where we are performing, may it be protected with all the positive energy, no negative energy come anywhere near at all. So at this stage, I did take all your, now think about all your gotras, think about all your nakshatras, To start with, Sahakutumba Kshema Nana Janebhyaha Sarvajanebhyaha Sahakutumbanan Kshema Stairya Dhairya Vijaya Ayuhu Arogya Aishwarya Abhiruddhi Artyancha. Why Kshemam? Why Kshema Stairyam? Why Dhairyam? Because to be able to have this Karma Yogam, we have the body. We have to do Karma Yogam. You cannot escape that. Bhagavad Gita says, right? Don't escape that one. So when we do that karma, we need all those things. When you have the ability to concentrate, when you have the ability to focus, when you have the physical ability, then you can be able to perform your duties properly. Otherwise, you cannot. Imagine when you get headache or when you get actually fever, can you go on to the Aradhana? Other day I had the same experience. That evening I had really bad headache. I did the Danda Pranamam at home. I had to, because in evening I will do it, that Aradhanam. After first one, I do about 4 or 6. Right? After first one, I could not get up. So I was thinking only mind, okay, second, third, and fourth one, can I get up? I could not get up. So that was an example to say that when you do not have the physical capability, you cannot do your karma yogam properly. That's why Kshema, Stairya, Dhairya, Vijaya. Why Vijayam? Vijay means it's not just success. That is actually subjective, we call it as, and it is a vague word, we call it as. Success is subjective, but success means, in the real success is, as per the Upanishads, able to do the right thing as per the scriptures. Everything goes back to the scriptures, Vedam, Puranam, Itihasam. If that doesn't meet the standards of Vedam, Itihasam, Puranam, then it is not acceptable at all. If it meets the standards of Wikipedia or Google or something else, no, not acceptable. Okay, so that's why Vedam, Shastram, Puranam is that one. To the best of your ability. Stairya, Dhairya, Vijaya, Ayuhu. Why Ayu again? Ayu, because you wanted to, in this Janma, human being form is rare, really rare. Remember, again going back to, we always forget, that's why I just always remember that saying that we would have been born as a bug or something like the tiniest creature on the top of the mountain of Himalaya somewhere else, or maybe the deepest jungle of Amazon. But we made progress, gradual progress. We climbed all the steps and became qualified to become a human being. That is number one. Out of them, being born in Sanatana Dharma, that is the greatest blessing. And in Sanatana Dharma, being able to have that spirituality, means interest in actually exploring the spiritual path, that itself is another blessing. Being born as a human being, there are people who are born as a human being, they are leading almost same life as animals. Okay, that's a different story. Means they have not progressed yet. Their mind has not progressed yet. They are not there yet. They are not there. So being in that position is the greatest blessing. Vijaya, Ayu, Arogya, Aishwarya. Arogya, Aishwarya, Siddhyartha. Ayu, that's why we need Ayu. So being born as human being, if I have 80 years of life, or 90 years of life, 100 years of life, let me fulfill all those things that I wanted to fulfill. Maybe Divyakshetra Darshanam, maybe doing karma, good karma, maybe doing service and all those kind of things. Maybe doing like finishing Ramayana part probably 10 times or 100 times or something like that. We don't know. So all those things are actually called Ayu. For that we need Ayu. Arogyam as I mentioned. Arogya Siddhi Artyancha Sita Tirkalyana Mahotsava Karamani Karishye. So for that, we are asking you, Bhagavan. Asking Bhagavan is okay? Absolutely. You have every right to ask Bhagavan what you want. But the trick is, what you ask is critical. It's very important. Don't ask for the material things. Ask for the spiritual path. Absolutely fine. So that's what we are doing after Punyavachanam. Then afterwards we will also have a couple of dances, and the singing is going on too. And quickly, whenever they are ready for the dance, after this Punyavachanam is done. Okay? All right. Okay? Oh, single simultaneously? Okay. Okay, she's gonna sing. We'll just do the Punyavachana quietly. Okay. Okay, now you can sing. Okay, you're on. Right.
Is the pitch same, Harsh? Is G sharp? What is the scale? We don't know the scale. G
जय 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 जानकी कान्त जय साधु जन विनुत जय तु महिमानन्द जय भाग्यवन्त जय 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 जानकी कान्त जय साधु जन विनुत जय तु महिमानन्द जय भाग्यवन्त जय 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 जानकी कान्त जय साधु जन विनुत जय तु महिमानन्द जय भाग्यवन्त जय 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 जानकी कान्त जय साधु जन विनुत जय तु महिमानन्द जय भाग्यवन्त जय 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 दशरथात्मज वीर दशकण्ठ संहार पशुपतीश्वर मित्र पावन चरित्र दशरथात्मज वीर दशकण्ठ संहार पशुपतीश्वर मित्र पावन चरित्र कुसुम बाण स्वरूप कुशल कीर्ति कलाप कुसुम बाण स्वरूप कुशल कीर्ति कलाप असम साहस शिक्ष अम्बुजदलक्ष कुसुम बाण स्वरूप कुशल कीर्ति कलाप असम साहस शिक्ष अम्बुजदलक्ष दशरथात्मज वीर दशकण्ठ संहार पशुपतीश्वर मित्र पावन चरित्र कुसुम बाण स्वरूप कुशल कीर्ति कलाप असम साहस शिक्ष अम्बुजदलक्ष जय 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 दशरथात्मज वीर दशकण्ठ संहार पशुपतीश्वर मित्र पावन चरित्र कुसुम बाण स्वरूप कुशल कीर्ति कलाप असम साहस शिक्ष अम्बुजदलक्ष जय 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 जानकी कान्त जय साधु जन विनुत जय तु महिमानन्द जय भाग्यवन्त जय 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 जय
ददाति मदव्यो सानिधि एकदा ब्रह्मण उपदेकते विजमान आयुस्तेजो ददाति ऋणान्तर्यां पुण्डरीकाक्षदेवताभ्यो नमः पुण्डरीकाक्षदेव सकलोपचारक्षतानि पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि अक्षतानि पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि ऋणान्तर्यां पुण्डरीकाक्ष पुण्यशुद्धिपुण्याहकर्मणि सीतारामचन्द्रस्वामिनः तिरुकल्याणमहोत्सवकर्मणि स्थलशुद्ध्यर्चन कल्याणमण्डपशुद्ध्यर्चन आत्मशुद्ध्यर्च शरीरशुद्ध्यर्चन अन्तःकरणशुद्ध्यर्चन शुद्धिपुण्याः वाचेन पवमानसूक्तपठनं च करिष्ये ओम हिरण्यवर्ण ओम दधिक्रावण्णो अकर्षञ्जिष्टो रस्य शर्मादिनः स्वरूपिणो मुखाकृतप्रण आयुगं शितारिसुत आपोष्टाम योभुस्थान ऊर्जेदात्राम हेरणाचक्षे योवशिवतमो रसतस्य भाजे तेनः उशतीर्वमातरः तस्मा अरङ्गमाम वोजस्यक्षया जन्मता आपो जनयताचनः ओम हिरण्यवर्णाश्चय पावकायास जातकशपो यास्विन्द्रः अग्निम्याघर्बन्धद्रेविरूपासान आपशुक्स्योनावञ्चो या सागुं राजावरणो यातिमध्ये सत्यानुते भुञ्जनानान् मधुश्च चक्षुषापावकास्थान आपशुक् शिवनमधु शिवे नमः चक्षुषा पश्यताप शिवया तनुवो पस्फुरत तत्वच मे सर्वागम अग्निगुम रप्सुजो हुवे वोमे वर्चोबलम होजनितः पवमानस वर्जनः पवित्रेण विजर्षिनि एप्पोतासपनादमापनदमा देवजनापनदमनवोधिया परन्तु विश्व आजवा जातवेद पवित्रवत् पवित्रेण पुनः हिमा शुक्रेण देवीदेवो अग्ने कृत्वाकृतो गुम्रनु एते पवित्रमनसे अग्नेविदमन्द्रा ब्रह्मतेन पुनीमहे उभाभ्या आम देवतस्थविदः इदं ब्रह्मपुनीमहे वैश्वदेवी पुनति देव्यागा आतु यस्वै भक्ति सनुवो वीतपुष्टाः तया मदन्तु समाध्येषु पैगस्यामद्रोणे वैश्वानरो रश्मिभिर्मातु वातप्राणेने शिरो मयो भूद्यावा पृथ्वी पयसा पयोभिरुतावर यज्ञेमा बदां बृहद्भ्यस्वदस्पृभिः वर्षिष्ठै देवन्भिः अग्नै दक्षै पुनः हिमा एन देवा अपनत एनापो दिवङ्कसनतेन दिव्येन ब्रह्मणा यः पावमानीर्य अध्येति ऋषिभिः समृद्धगं रसं सर्पगं सपोतपस्माते स्वधिर्मातु विश्वना पावमानीर्य अध्येति ऋषिभिः समृद्धगं रसं तस्मै सरस्वती दुहे क्षीरगं सर्पिर्मधुदुगं पावमानि स्वस्येनि सुदगाहि पयस्वती ऋषिभिः समृद्धो मृषः ब्राह्मणेष्वमृतगुं हितम् इमं लोकमतो मदं कामान् समर्दहेन्द्र देवी देवी समावृता पामानि स्वसेनि सुदगायि पयस्वतीः ऋषिभिः समृद्धो वृथा ब्राह्मणेष्वमृतगुं हितम् येन देवापत्रेण आत्मानं प्रदे सदा तेन सहस्रधारेण पावमान्यपुनन्तमा प्राजापत्यं पवित्रं चतोऽध्यामगमनन्मन्तेन ब्रह्मोदं पूतं ब्रह्मपुनीमहे इन्द्रसुनीते समापनातो सोमस्य स्यावरणसमीत्या यमो राजा प्रमुणाभ्यापनादं जातवेदा मौर्यन्त्यापनातो ओं भुर्भुवस्सुः तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे गातुमिज्ञाया गातुमिज्ञपते दैवी स्वस्तिरस्सुनः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वन्यगातवेदं शन्नोऽस्तु दिपते शञ्जस्वतों शान्तिः 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 ॐ शन्नो मित्रश्चं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि रतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु आवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गे ईस्तुष्टुवागुं स्वस्वरूपे विषयम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ शन्नो मित्रश्चं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं रतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावीत् तद्वक्तारमावीत् आवीन्माम् आवीद्वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 वरुणान्तर्यामि पुण्डरीकाक्षदेवताभ्यो नमः कलशदेवताभ्यो नमः रक्षसूत्रदेवताभ्यो नमः वासुकीदेवताभ्यो नमः ध्यायामि ध्यानं समर्पयामि सकलोपचाराणि समर्पयामि ॐ सकलोपचाराన్ని సమర్పయామి కలశాన్ని తీసేయండి ఒకసారి తీసేసి కలశ బుట్టే కొబ్బరికాయ పైన తీసేయండి కొబ్బరికాయ అట్లా తీసేయండి అంతే కొబ్బరికాయ తీసి పక్కన పెట్టి అలాంగ్ విత్ ఆ నీళ్లు ప్రోక్షణ ఈస్ట్ అన్ని 4 దిక్కుల ఈస్ట్ నుంచి మొదలుపెట్టి ప్రాచ్య దిశ ఋత్విజోమార్త్యేంత్యా దక్షిణ దిశ प्राच्य दिशा दक्षिण दिशा उत्तर दिशा प्रतीच्य दिशा गृहपशवो मार्जयन्त्याम् उत्तर दिशा ओषधि वनस्पत मार्जयन्त आकाश यज्ञ संवत्सरो मार्जयन्त्याम् ऊर्ध्वां दिशो यज्ञ संवत्सरो मार्जयन्त्याम् देवसत्त्वा पैकी देवसत्त्वा सवत् प्रश्विशनो और बाहुभ्यां पूष्णो हस्ताभ्यां सरस्वचन बलायाभिषिञ्चामि इन्द्रस्येन्द्रेण अग्नस्येन्द्रेण बलायाभिषिञ्चामि देवसत्त्वा सवत् प्रश्विशनो और बाहुभ्यां पूष्णो हस्ताभ्याम् ओम वृणान्तर्यामि पुण्डरीकाक्षदेवताभ्यो नमः ओम देवसत्त्वा सवत् प्रसुष्ठामयोभुस्थान ऊर्जेदातरा रजिष्कवण्य महेरण रजकर योवशूतमोर सतस्य भाजयते नः वशतीर्व मातरः तस्मा अरङ्गमामो शिक्षायनुत आपो जनयथा चनः वृणान्तर्यां पुण्डरीकाक्षर देवताभ्यो नक्षसूत्र देवताभ्यो नमस्कारोपचाराणि समर्पयामि. So that was the Rakshasutra. Next, so next we are going to have the I'll explain the kriya so that we will be doing simultaneously. One second. We call it as a Kanya Varanam. So I'm going to invite few elderly representatives to be able to look for the groom Kanyadatas, right? So for wonderful Sita Mahadevi, beautiful Sita Mahadevi, and we have to find a vara, qualified and as well as a equally handsome, equally qualified and capable of handling Mataji, right? Sita Mata, the center of all the energy, the holder of all the energy. Now someone who should be qualified, who should be able to handle that energy, we call it as handling the energy of divinities, especially our Lakshmi, Saraswati, Parvati, Bhudevi, Neela Devi. Is not that easy, right? That is why the vara has to be qualified, the groom has to be qualified. So I'll be asking some representatives to go and look for the groom, and once they come back, and they will be announcing me, saying that one, yes, we found a wonderful qualified groom for Sita Mahadevi. The part of that one, we will also have the procession and so on. But while we are making those kind of arrangements, our children are going to sing songs. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Yep, switch it on.
सारसनेत्रा पारगुणा सामजशिक्षा गोधरणा सारसनेत्र अपारगुणा सामजशिक्षा गोधरणा पापगणाभ्रसमीरन पामर पालित पावन नामचना पापगणाभ्रसमीरन पामर पालित पावन नामचला तापसमानस सारस सुभ्रमरानगरागवमारमना तापसमानस सारस सुभ्रमरानगरागवमारमना योगी वन्द्य पाहि है सागरार्तिहारना योगी वन्द्य पाहि है सागरार्तिहारना रागलोपधूर श्री त्यागराज पोषणा त्यागराज पोषणा त्यागराज पोषणा राजीवाक्षं श्यामलांगं शाश्वतकीर्तं रामचन्द्रं राजीवाक्षं श्यामलांगं शाश्वतकीर्तं कोमलहस्तं कोसलराज्यं मामकहृत्कमलाकारन्तं कोमलहस्तं कोसलराज्यं मामकहृत्कमलाकारन्तं मारुतियुक्तं धीमन्तं मानितभक्तं श्रीमन्तं मारुतियुक्तं धीमन्तं मानितभक्तं श्रीमन्तं कौमारवरं गुरुगुहमित्रं कारुण्यनिधं दशरथपुत्रं कौमारवरं गुरुगुहमित्रं कारुण्यनिधं दशरथपुत्रं भूमिसुतापं भूपतिरूपं कोमलपल्लवपादं मोदं भूमिसुतापं भूपतिरूपं कोमलपल्लवपादं मोदं कामगुरुं सीतारामं कौस्तुभभूषं वन्देऽहं कामगुरुं सीतारामं कौस्तुभभूषं वन्देऽहं कौस्तुभभूषं वन्देऽहं कौस्तुभभूषं वन्देऽहम्
पूर्वोक्त एवं विशेषण विष्टायामस्यां शुभतिथौ सीतारामचंद्र स्वामी तिरुकल्याण महोत्सव कर्मणि यथ कल्यावरणं च करिष्ये ओम అందరికీ వండుకోటి ఒక్కొక్క తాంబూలం చేతిలో ॐ प्रसुग्मन्ताधीसानस्य सक्षिणि वरेभिर्वराग्नु अभिजुप्रसीदतः अस्माकमिन्द्र उभयं जुजोषति यत् सौम्या सन्दतो भुबोदति अनृक्षरार्षवन्तु पन्ताये विसकायन्ति रोवरेयं समर्यमा सम्भगो नुयात् संज्ञात् सय्य सुममस्तु देवाः. So means, oh Kanyadatas, please, Kanyadata is asking, oh elderly couple, don't get me wrong, you are not old enough, okay? So nothing to do with age. It's called about maturity and the knowledge and as well as ability to find who have the qualifications to be able to analyze the qualities and the characteristics of the family. Always, we always looked at 3 generations so that the compatibility is good between the bride and as well as the groom's family. Maybe the language, or maybe the food, or maybe the attitude, behavior, the worship, you name it. So all those kind of things are very, very important for a successful marriage, we call it as, for a happy marriage life. Even that also, it is difficult. That is what, because often I tell this one to also the family, the parents who are about to get their children getting married, and as well as those children who are thinking about marriage and so on too. Marriage is not the end, it is the beginning of a next phase. We think, yes, I got married. Yeah, okay, good. You bowled on the first ball, right? Okay, and it did not even hit the wickets, right? And there are so many overs to go. In the sense, with so much of hard work, and that is a real challenging. You are entering into a next arena, next phase of life, and our difficulty is going to become absolutely. That's why samsaram sagaram we call it. It's almost like sagara madhanam, or swimming in the ocean, we call it as, right? Swimming in the ocean is not an easy thing, but you should be able to withstand that. Yeah, we will have upsets, we will have ups and downs and challenges, anger. We call it as all those, Arishad Vargas, they always challenge you, push you, you got to swim against the current and so on. That's when you need the spiritual guidance. You need the guidance of an Acharya, His Holiness, Sri Sri Chinnajir Swami, Srila Prabhupada, right? All these Acharyas are there for us to guide us in the right direction. This is what you got to do. When you get lost, you got to look up to them. Say, what did they say? What those teachings? What are those teachings? Go back, reflect back, and apply. Then your mind is clear and you can be able to go forward. That is what their Kanyadatta is saying. So you are qualified. I know you are trustworthy. You have the knowledge. You have demonstrated. You have done so many things in the community. Please go and look for a wonderful husband for my beautiful daughter. Who's the daughter? Lakshmi Devi, right? Call it as Lakshmi Devi, Sita Devi. No, in this case, Sitaram Kalyanam Mahotsav. So what are her qualities? So says that one. Chitsagar Paryantam Go Brahmanebhya Shubham Bhavatu. Chatusagara Paryantam. No, not only 4 oceans, 7 oceans, and there are multiple oceans also. Paryantam, Bhagavatu Angirasa Ayasa Gautama Trayarsheya, telling or giving all the details about the 3 generations. Gautama Trayarsheya Pravaranmita, we have 3 rishis in our Gotram, in our family usually. Those 3 rishis or sages are the ones who give us the constant guidance and as well as counseling all the time. Angirasa Gotrodbhavasya Swarna Roma Varna Rajavarmano Naptrim. We call it as a Swarna Roma Maharajavarma is a great grandfather of Sita Mahadevi. Chasagaraparan Go Brahmanebhya Shubham Bhavatu Ayasya Angirasa Ayasa Gautamatrayarsya Pravaranvita Angirasa Gotrodbhavasya Hraswa Roma Maharaja Sharmana Varmano Pautrim. Hraswa Raja Maharaja. That he is actually grandfather. And Chasagarvandango Brahmanebhya Shubham Bhavatu Angirasa Ayasya Bhagavatu Ayasa Gotama Trayarshira Parvaranvita Angirasa Gotrodbhavasya Angirasa Gotram. Remember that. Gotrodbhavim Sakshat Lakshmi Swarupini Sita Devi Namnim Imam Kanyam. This particular daughter who is actually has studied all these Vedas, Shastras and so on to all the knowledge, and she has an answers to all those kind of questions. She can be able to, as well, not questions about something else, but questions about the spirituality. Because that is actually the knowledge, we call it as we misuse the word knowledge, literal translation, right? Knowledge is not about the bookish information. Knowledge is about real knowledge. We call it the jnanam in Sanskrit. We call it jnanam is anything that is related to Bhagavan is jnanam. Anything that is not related is a vijnanam, we call it. That is supposed to be related to the material life and so on. That is also needed, but that itself is not ultimate. So she is a jnana bandharam. see the ocean of all this knowledge and so on. Please find a wonderful husband and for my wonderful daughter. And they are going to, and this Kanyadatas, on behalf of all the Kanyadatas, which you are all, and I will explain the significance of, and he's sending 4 of them. And they're saying that whenever we ask them to do something, we always have to tell them, give with the dakshina and with the tambulam and so on, and vastram and so on, all those things that we will give, and we'll ask them to please go and search for the wonderful husband and the groom and so on. Sir, please go ahead and travel all the way there and in search of Ramachandra Mahaprabhu. Hopefully, he is the one that right one for Sita Mahadevi. Okay, you are on your journey. Okay. Come back though, okay? And you can go all the way downstairs also if your feet doesn't trouble too. So again, remember those kind of things, and there will be these qualifications are required to be able to. We also have to see what are the qualifications of the Sita Devi. Again, equivalently, who can be able to even higher qualified. We often think about, right? If you go back to a couple of examples also, sometimes when you have searched or somebody else searched, the boy is actually not qualified. I think my daughter does MS, but the boy has done only BSc or only BS or whatever engineering, right? I need someone who's more qualified. See how it came, actually our practices came back all the way, right? And we are always higher qualified, not material qualification. Qualification in terms of, does he have the maturity to manage this samsaram? Or the maturity level of my daughter, is it possible that can he handle that one, right? So those kind of a maturity qualities that they have to look for. So do you have a song here? No song? Okay, good, no problem. So so that we can move on. Yeah. And it looks like we have we found. I think they found, not found. They have a song. Go ahead, Amma, sing a song.
समेत रामभद्र श्री रामचंद्र तामर सलोचन सीता समेत रामभद्र मुद्दु मुद्दु अद्दं पूच किल्लवाड नीरजाक्षरार मुद्दु मुद्दु गारग नवमोहनंगरार अद्दं पूच किल्लवाड नीरजाक्षरार रामभद्र श्री रामचंद्र तामर सलोचन सीता समेत रामभद्र चुंचुर वीरे कतोनि सोंपुचु परारा पंचदार चिल्लुकनातो पलुकुदुबुरारा चुंचुर वीरे कतोनि सोंपुचु परारा पंचदार चिल्लुकनातो అందగాడరా రామభద్ర శ్రీరామచంద్ర తామరసలోచన సీతా సమేత రామభద్ర జగములకు ఆది మూల బ్రహ్మారా గజ్జెలా చపుల్లు ఘల్లు ఘల్లు మనరారా జగములకు ఆది మూల బ్రహ్మారా గజ్జెలా చపుల్లు ఘల్లు ఘల్ల మనరారా సామగానలోల నా చక్కనయ్యారా రామదాసు నేలిన భద్రాద్రివాసరా సామగానలోల నా చక్కనయ్యారా రామదాసు నేలిన భద్రాద్రివాసరా రామభద్ర శ్రీరామచంద్ర రామరసలోచన సీతా సమేత రామభద్ర
I think they know the secret. Who's the groom, right? Before I talk to them, they figured it out, right? And I think he's more than their search. That is glories to you. Thank you so much too. I think for their singing, and they found the right husband. Who's the one? Actually, Tassagar Parinango Brahmanebhyam Shubham Bhavatu Vasishtha Maitra Varuna Kaundinyasya Trayarnrisha Pravaranvita Vasishtha Gotrodbhavasya Nabhaga Maharajavarmano Natre. Call it as. So, he is the one Nabhaga Maharajavarmana is a great grandfather of Ramachandra Prabhu. And again, Vasishtha Maitravana Kaundinyasya Travaranchir. You can see three rishis, their names are there, right? Again, Vasishtha Maitravana, Angirasa Gotrod, Vasishtha Gotrodbhavasya, Aja Maharaja Varmana Pautraya. Aja Maharaja Varmana is a grandfather. Dasharatha Maharaja Varmana Putraya. So he's a son of Dasharatha Maharaja. And he is a Ramachandra Prabhu, none other than Ramachandra Prabhu, whose Sakala Guna Sampannaha. So we call it as 16 Shodasha Lakshanas are Gunas, and of course 32 also is there too, 32 Lakshanas too. So Sampurnam, complete all the qualities. No, everything is a double check mark, triple check mark, multiple check marks, and the representative on behalf of the Kanyadatas, they found this wonderful, handsome young man as to be the husband for Sita Mahadevi. And they announced, and our wonderful boys and singers, I would say that, and the girls, and they announced it too, and he is coming. So they had this conversation, and they said that one, okay, this is the particular day the Muhurtam is going to happen. Please make sure you come on that day for the Kalyana Mahotsava Karyakramam. So we are going to take Ramachandra Prabhu, he is coming. So we will, our volunteer priest, Sriman Raghu Swami, is going to take Ramachandra Prabhu all the way to the entrance. And from there, some of you can please come and carry these things, fruits and flowers also, accompanying Ramachandra Prabhu in a big fanfare, right? So you can come and grab a bowl or maybe a fruit or coconut or something like that. Walk along with Ramachandra Prabhu in a processions, and while our wonderful dancers are going to perform the dance, okay? And okay, Raghu Garu, meer vellandi, okay. Sir, thank you so much. You may go back. Thank you so much for your services. Meer Raghu, Swami, Partha Swami, ange vechittu vonga, aringe vonga, yeah. Amma, Kalyan. తీసుకోండి వీళ్ళు డాన్స్ ఆ గంట సరిపోతుంది. అందరికి ఒక్కొక్కటి ఇవ్వండి, తీసుకొని వస్తారు. ఇద్దరు వాళ్ళతో పాటు కూడా కొన్ని వీళ్ళతో కొన్ని పాటు 2 గంటలు. మీరు రఘు మీరు వెళ్ళిపోండి అక్కడ. రైట్ దేర్, గో ఆల్ ద వే, టేక్ ఆల్ ద వే అండ్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ ఆల్ ద వే. ఏదో ఒకటి తీసుకోండి.
మాకేలరా విచారము 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 మరుకన్న శ్రీ రామచంద్ర 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 మాకేలరా విచారము సాకేత రాజ కుమార సాకేత రాజ కుమార సాకేత రాజ కుమార సాకేత రాజ కుమార సద్భక్త మందార శిఖర సద్భక్త మందార శిఖర సద్భక్త మందార శిఖర సద్భక్త మందార శిఖర మాకేలరా విచారము మరుకన్న శ్రీ రామచంద్ర మాకేలరా విచారము జతగూర్చి నాటక సూత్రమును జతగూర్చి నాటక సూత్రమును జతగూర్చి నాటక సూత్రమును జతగూర్చి నాటక సూత్రమును జగమెల్లమే జగకరమునని జతగూర్చి నాటక సూత్రమును జగమెల్లమే జగకరమునని కైతే తపగ ఆడించేవు స్వామి కైతే తపగ ఆడించేవు స్వామి కైతే తపగ ఆడించేవు స్వామి కైతే తపగ ఆడించేవు స్వామి నత త్యాగరాజ గిరీశ వినూత నత త్యాగరాజ గిరీశ వినూత నత త్యాగరాజ గిరీశ వినూత నత త్యాగరాజ గిరీశ వినూత మాకేలరా విచారము మరుకన్న శ్రీ రామచంద్ర మాకేలరా విచారము
Audio please for the dance. Yeah.
ಜಣ್ಣು ಜಣ್ಣು ತ ದಿಮಿ ದಿಮಿ ತ ಕಿಟ ತ ದಿ ತ ಕಿಡದಗಿ ದರಿಗಿಡ ದೊಮ್ ದರಿ ತ ದಣ್ಣ ದಣ್ಣ ತ ಜಣ್ಣು ಜಣ್ಣು ತ ದಿಮಿ ದಿಮಿ ತ ಕಿಟ ತ ದಿ ಕಿಡದಗಿ ದರಿಗಿಡ ದೊಮ್ ದರಿ ತ ದಣ್ಣ ದಣ್ಣ ತ ಜಣ್ಣು ಜಣ್ಣು ತ ದಿಮಿ ದಿಮಿ ತ ಕಿಟ ತ ಕಿಡದಗಿ ದರಿಗಿಡ ದೊಮ್ ದರಿ ತ ದಣ್ಣ ದಣ್ಣ ತ ಜಣ್ಣು ಜಣ್ಣು ತ ದಿಮಿ ದಿಮಿ ತ ಕಿಟ ಕಿಡದಗಿ ದರಿಗಿಡ ದೊಮ್ ತರಿ ತ ದಣ್ಣ ದಣ್ಣ ತ ಜಣ್ಣು ಜಣ್ಣು ತ ದಿಮಿ ದಿಮಿ ತ ಕಿಟ ತರಿ ತ ದಣ್ಣ ತ ಜಣ್ಣು ತ ದಿಮಿ ತ ತರಿ ತ ದಣ್ಣ ತ ಜಣ್ಣು ತ ದಿಮಿ ತ ತಿ ತ ಜಂ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂ ತಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ದಿ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ದಿ ಕಿಡದಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂ ತಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ದಿ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ದಿ ಕಿಡದಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂ ತಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ದಿ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂತ ದಿ ಕಿಡದಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂ
ಜಗದಾನಂದಕ ಆರಗ ಜಗದಾನಂದಕ ಆರಗ ಜಗದಾನಂದಕ ರಗ ಜಗದಾನಂದಕ ರಗ ಜಯ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕ ಜಯ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕ ಜಗದಾನಂದಕ ರಗ ಜಯ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕ ಜಗದಾನಂದಕ ರಗ ಜಯ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕ ಜಗದಾನಂದಕ ರಗ ಜಯ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕ ಜಗದಾನಂದಕ ರಗ
ತಚ್ಚಿತ್ ತಂಗಡದಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಗ ತೊಂ ತತ್ ತಂಗ ದಿಕ್ ತಂಗಡದಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಗ ದೊಂ ತತ್ ತಂಗ ತಂಗಡದಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಗ ದೊಂ ತತ್ ತಂಗ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಕ್ಕು ತರಿಗಿಡದಂ ದೊಂ ತತ್ ತಂಗ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಕ್ಕು ತರಿಗಿಡದಂ ದೊಂ ತತ್ ತಂಗ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಕ್ಕು ತರಿಗಿಡದಂ ದೊಂ ತತ್ ತಂಗ ತೊಂ ತತ್ ತಂಗ ತ ಕ ಧಿ ಕು ತ ಧಿಂ ಗಿ ನ ತೊಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಕ್ಕು ದತ್ ದಿಂಗಿಣ್ಣ ತೊಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿಕ್ಕು ಕಿಡದಗ ತರಿಗಿಡದಂ
ಗಗನ ದಿಪಸ ಕುಲಜ ಗಗನ ದಿಪಸ ಕುಲಜ ಗಗನ ದಿಪಸ ಕುಲಜ जय जानकी प्राणनायक जगदानन्दकारक सनि पमानि पामरि सनि रि स सनि प स सरि सरि स पामणि प सनि परि रि स प सनि प म ग म प प स सनि प म रि स सा रि ग म जगदानन्दक आरक जगदानन्दकारक निगम नीरज मुदज पोषक निमिष वैरिव निज समीरण तगतुरंग षट् विहितालय गणित मानरादि प्रणतायुग जगदानन्दकारक जय जानकी प्राणनायक जगदानन्दकारक पानि पानि पम मा पम पम ग म ग म रि स नि स ग म प पानि प स नि रि स म रि स नि प म ग म प स नि प प नि प म रि स स रि ग म जगदानन्दक आरक जगदानन्दकारक इन्द्रनीलमणि सन्निपापहन चन्द्र सूर्य नयन प्रमेयव केन्द्र जनक सकलेश सुप्रनागेन्द्र शयन समन वैरि सन्नुत जगदानन्दकारक जय जानकी प्राणनायक जगदानन्दकारक पमरि सनि प स स मरि स स पमरि स नि प मरि स स प प प नि नि प नि स रि रि प प नि प प स नि प मरि नि प मरि स रि ग म जगदानन्दक आरक जगदानन्दकारक करलित सरजाल सुरबल पकरन वणि सुर सुर वण कवीन विलज मौनि करतनीत्र सन्नुत श्री त्यागराजनुत जगदानन्दकारक जय जानकी प्राणनायक जगदानन्दकारक सप मरि सप मरि सप म ग म प नि प ग म प मरि प मरि नि प मरि स नि प मरि नि स प स म प रि ग म प सा नि प म जगदानन्दक आरक जगदानन्दकारक सृष्टिस्थित्यं तकारकावितकावित परद समानग रजसि पदिनुत दिनदगर नुरगर गर जितगर सारहित जगदानन्दकारक जय जानकी प्राणनायक जगदानन्दकारक पानि पम पनि पमानि पम पनि प मम पम गम पनि प पनि सरि स स प प मरि नि पम प स नि पनि सरि सा नि पम जगदानन्दक आरक जगदानन्दकारक पाद विजित मौनि चाप सम परिपाल वर मंत्र ग्रहण रोल परम शांत चित्त जनक जाति बसरोज भव मरना गिर जगदानन्दकारक जय जानकी प्राणनायक जगदानन्दकारक पपानि पमनि पम म पम ग मरि सरि स म ग पमनि प म ग म प प स सरि स मरि सरि स नि प म ग ग म प स नि प मरि स सरि ग म जगदानन्दक आरक जगदानन्दकारक पुराण पुरुष गुरुवरात्मज కలసని రదిరిద పవన పాపహర నృసింహవర త్యాగర జానిరుద జగదానందకారక జయ జానకి ప్రాణనాయక జగదానందకారక జయ జానకి ప్రాణనాయక జగదానందకారక జయ జానకి ప్రాణనాయక
Jai Shri Ram.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Akshara and friends, for presenting Jagadananda Karaka. So, Sri Ramayanam, where they talk about Sita and Rama, is not about just the Kalyanam towards the end of Ramayanam, but it's glorification of Rama and his qualities. So, of the 16 qualities, Tyagaraja Swami, what he has done is he has expanded them further, and he has described the 108 Namavali of Rama. Nama means what? What does name signify? Name signifies qualities. 108 qualities of Rama are celebrated in this Tyagaraja Kriti. Very apt, and he is Jagadananda Karaka, and he's just came back here and making us all happy. The very name Rama makes us very happy, right? The name itself signifies. And now we are welcoming Sitama, so please welcome her.
Jai Shri Ram. We earlier talked about the Kanyadatas, right? Kanyadata, I'm going to explain in the next component what are the results of. We are all result-oriented people, which is totally okay. What results are we going to get by doing the Kanyadanam, and as well as participating in Kalyanam, witnessing Kalyanam and so on. But what it can do, there are so many ways of actually helping, supporting Kanyadata. Kanyadata is the one actually, it's a big process, right? Performing a Kalyana Mahotsav and so on. That's the reason why we ask, if you want to be Kanyadata, or you wanted to Kinchit Kainkaryam, it is called a Seva, a service. And how can you do the service? So many ways. How you can see various Bhagavatas are doing the puja, Kainkaryam, and now these young students and dancers have performed it beautifully. One of the ways is Dravya Kainkaryam. So if you wanted actually being a Kanyadata, at the front desk we have volunteers who can be able to give you, I think $101 or something like that. That will all go for a good charity work that we are doing, VCC is doing in the community, and as well as GR Education Trust is also doing to the community too. And as a part of that one also, we have started actually under GR Education Trust, Sundarakanda Parayanam beginning yesterday. For 16 days we are going to do Parayanam. So you can reach out to us, our volunteers are there to help you. We can come and conduct a Sundarakanda Parayanam at your home also. And it's online and as well as at home too. And at the end of 16 days, next Ekadashi time, on May 4th, in the Balaji VCC temple, we are going to conduct Pushpayagam for Ramachandra Prabhu. As I said earlier, right, we are doing as many services as possible to Rama, our beloved Rama. So means we shower him with Abhishekam, Pushpabhishekam on the day. It's going to be a stunning program. 4:30 May 4th, it's 4:30 to, it will go until 7 o'clock or something like that. Everybody gets to participate on that day. You can offer flowers to Rama. You can come and do the Archana, Sahasranama Archana on that day, and we will collect flowers from you and offer it to Rama from your hands itself. So that is what is happening. So if you wanted actually also towards any Dravya Kainkaryam, means donation we call it as. So please reach out some volunteers who are there and they can be able to collect your names, and I will take the Sankalpam also, your Gotram name and as well as your Nakshatras if you remember. Otherwise constantly you can say those things, Gotram, Nakshatram of your families and husband and wife, children and so on too, and the names and so on, so that you are constantly saying, we are pleading, oh Rama, please shower blessings upon us and so on. Now Mata Lakshmi is coming, Sita Devi is coming, and again they are okay, you are welcome to come. Rajeshji, yes. Hiranyavarnam Harinим Suvarnarajatasrajam Chandram Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Maavaha Tam Maavaha Jatavedo Lakshmi Manapagamini Yasyam Hiranyam Vindeyam Gamashvam Purushanaham Ashwapurvam Ratamadhyam Hastinada Prabodhinim Sriyam Devi Mupakvaye Srirma Devi Jushatam Kamso Smitam Tuptan Tarpayantim Padme Stitam Padmavarnam Tamiho Pakvaye Sriyam Chandram Prabhasam Yashasajvalanti Ayakaradi Sriyam Lok Devadushthamudaram Tam Padminimim Sharanamaham Prabhatye Lakshmir Me Nasyatam Tvam Rune Aditya Varne Tapasodi Jato Vanaspatistava Vrukshota Bilvaha Tasya Palani Tapasanutantu Mayantarayascha Bahya Lakshmi Upaitumam Deva Sakakirtischa Maninasaha Pradurbhutosmi Rastresmin Kirti Mruddhim Dadatu Me Chutpipasamalaam Jeshtamalakshmir Nashayamyaham Abhutimasamruddhincha Sarvan Nirnudame Gruhad Gandadwaram Duradarsham Nityapushtam Karishiniim Ishwaregum Sarvabhutanam Tamiho Vakvaye Sriyam Manasakka Mamakutim Vajas Satyamashīmahi Pashunam Rupamannasya Mayishri Shrayatam Yashah Kardhamena Prajabhuta Mayi Sambhava Kardama Sriyam Vasayame Kule Mataram Padmamalinim Apasrijantu Sigdhani Chiklita Vasame Gruhe Nichatevi Mataram Sriyam Vasayame Kule Adram Pushkaranim Pushtim Pingalam Padmamalinim Chandram Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Maavaha Adram Yakkaranim Yaschim Suvarnam Hemamalinim Suryam Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Maavaha Tam Maavaha Jatavedo Lakshmi Manapagami. Hold it. Yasyam Hiranyam Prabhutangavo Dasyoshvan Vindeyam Purushanaham Padma Priye closer Padmini Padmahaste Padmalaye Padmadalayataakshi Vishwapriye Vishnu Manonukule Tvatpada Padmam Mayi Sarnidhatsva Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Vishnu Patnai cha Dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat Om Mahadevyai cha Vidmahe Vishnu Patnai cha Dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat Om Shanti 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 Sita Devyai Namaha Kalyana Mandape Avahayami Arghyapadya Asavaneyam Samarpayami Rakshasutra Dharanancha Karashe Rakshasutra Niskona Katramularki Amargatre Om Bratsa Nakshatram Rudbrishyam Trishupashuput Ograviram Indrastomena Panchadashena Vatena Sagarena Raksha Atarvat Andarki Kankanalani Om Vishwateta Sasaya Pravacha Kardhamin Sumrute Para Avrutam Yat Purusham Rudam Asavravane Sharabhaya Rushibandave Druvantera don't remove the Tera Druvantera Javarno Druvam left hand Dhruvam Devo Bruhaspatihi Dhruvanta Indrascha Agnishta Rastram Dharayatam Dhruvam Rakshasutra Dharana Sumuhurto Astu Supratishchitam Astu Om Dhruvante Raja Varno Dhruvam Devo Bruhaspatihi Dhruvanta Indrascha Agnishta Rastram Dharayatam Dhruvam Peru Gudajir Pradhananki Arghipadya Chamanelichi Shodashupchar So, as I said earlier, Ramachandra Prabhu has arrived into the mandapam and Mataji also arrived. Now we have the Thera, which already significance until that particular time, the Gudajira Muhurtam. We are going to say the Mangalastakam in a few minutes and also Mahasankalpam too. And before that, and we put the Thera so that they are not supposed to be looking at each other until this particular Muhurta Kale, we call it as. The reason is, this is the time with the mixture of Gudajira Pradhanam, that is actually Gudajiram, cumins, and as well as the powder and as well as the jaggery. The mix actually goes on to the Sahasradhara Chakra. What happens is, the energy, the divine energy follows into that. As Swami is performing Shodashopachara Puja for the Gudajiram, that means the jaggery mix and so on. Everything that we do, we have to do Shodashopchara Puja. The reason is all that positive energy would be transformed into those dravyas, those items, and that transfers into our body. So how it happens, it's a divine transfer which we will not be able to see. Just like the electricity, we don't even see it, but it happens, right? Same way, that particular the process, for that particular process, we need to do the Shodashopchara Puja. Now we are going to talk about actually the Mahasankalpam. That Mahasankalpam is the detailed, extensive details of Ramachandra. Who is this groom? And what are his qualities? And why he is the best person for Sita Devi? All those doubts would be clarified in this explanation. Are we good? I think this is more important, right? So let's look into that. Purvokta evam gunavisheshana visisthayam asyam shubhatito atha Sitaram Swaminaha Tirukalyana Mahotsava Karmani Si Pancharatra Agama Okta Prakarena Sahiranyodalakam Krita Kanyadana Kale. This is Kanyadanam time too, right? So that means Kanyadanam, often when we go to the marriages, still there is a confusion about Kanyadanam. I don't want to be given away. I am not a commodity. I'm the bride. Actually, I'm a human being, and also equality. And all those kind of questions come in the modern times, right? And you see, I don't know how many people are familiar with it. If you have not been part of any marriages, I am. I conduct at least 10 to 12 marriages during summer season over here, right? First question that comes is say that one, I don't want Kanyadanam. Why? Even I just had the conversation 1 week ago. And then I say that one because, Kanya Danam. Kanya is a woman. Danam is donation, charity. As if you are giving it to the Goodwill store or something like that. No, it is not like that. Kanyam Kanakasampannam Kanakabharana Bhushitam Dasyami Vishnavayetubhyam Brahmaloka Jigishaya. That's what the slokam says. What that means is, it is not giving. Of course, giving also has a deeper meaning too. Means give and take has a lot of significance in our Sanatana Dharma. Kanya is Sakshat Lakshmi Swarupini. Throughout this Kalyana Mahotsav, we call it the Mahavishnu Lakshmi Devi. Mahavishnu Lakshmi Devi. So those are actually suktas or mantras that we take. The mantras constantly we talk about it, because any groom is a Sri Mahavishnu, any bride is a Mahalakshmi. They take that particular position during that entire process. That's why even though Kanyadatas, they are older also, still what do? They wash the feet of actually son-in-law, to be son-in-law, right? Because that is a reverence and as well as a respect. They consider him as actually Sri Mahavishnu, and they are also have to take that water and do prokshanam on their head. Imagine that, because Sri Mahavishnu Rupam at that particular time. So that is a respect that the boys also have to keep, and the girls also have to keep to, I have been worshipped as a representative of Mahalakshmi Devi, Mahavishnu. So this is all the educational part. That means how marriage is so important, so sacred. We all need to honor that. So we all need to go back, and that is the reason why we do the Kalyana Mahotsam again and again. It's kind of going back and taking your reflection of your vows again. You know what? I've been a bad husband all these days. I made you cook, I made you do this, this and that and so on, but I'm going to change. Or my wife might be able to say that I've been a bad wife all these days, in the sense, I did not treat you with the respect that you deserve, right? I'm going to change. Where is the opportunity? Who's going to teach you? You are not going to listen to me if I make a phone call. You are not going to read a book if I write a book. You are not going to listen to if I make a YouTube video. How do we do that? In the presence of elderly people, all the Bhagavatas, in the Bhagavat Sannidhi, Krishna Perumal and Rama Perumal, Lakshmi Narasimha Perumal, all the Bhagavat Bandhus and so on, we are discussing from the book. I did not write this book, right? So our scholars have written that book. I'm quoting from there. They are the ones who are guiding us. Go back and take your vows very carefully and so on, reflect upon. So that's the reason why we want to do the Kanyadanam, Gudajira Pradhanam and all those kind of things. So Kanyadanam is the most important thing. Often I said that one, if you don't want to do the Kanyadanam, you know what? Find a different priest who can be able to do that. So, because those are important. Some people don't want even the Mangalya Dharanam also. It is awkward. It is an odd place that I have to go to work and all this kind of stuff, right? And some people, even boys also argued, said, I don't want to do the Yajnopavita Dharanam. They say that one, parents wanted Yajnopavitam, but they said, I'm a surgeon and it comes on my way. I said, you know what? This has been with me since I got actually Yajnopavita Dharanam at the age of 12, 13 and so on. I swam. I was a good competitive swimmer. I did not have any problem. In a public pool, I swim with this Yajnopavitam, tying it appropriately and do all the stuff. I did not have any problem. So why would you have a problem? So those are all the things that we need to talk to the elderly people and as well as gurus. Anyway, Mahasankalpam, we are just going to go. Quickly, I'll read it. I'll explain the significance of it. Then afterwards, we do the Kanyadanam, where you will get a chance to do the Pada Prakshadanam of Sri Mahavishnu, just like the Kanyadatas and so on. Om Purvokta Evam Guna Visesana Vasisthayam Asyam Shubhatito. And I will just see this mantra. Then afterwards, you take this plate and let everyone, this on this coconut with a couple of betel leaves. Kankana okay. Now I'm sending this kankanas, Rakshasutra Dharana, which we tied to as a protection for boy and the girl and as well as the entire family. Boy, gentlemen, tie to your right hand, and the woman tie to your left hand, because the energy passes from right to left. And this is how it goes, and she's holding that energy household. So the wife is holding that energy, making sure that positive energy is not getting out of our bodies, our homes, and so on too. At the same time also, I'll be sending also a coconut in a plate, and there will be a little bit of water or two. Take a spoon of water and put it on the coconut. That is Kanyadana Karikramam that we are going to do it, and I will also let everyone do that one too. First let the kankanas, we will take care of it, and afterwards we'll do that. Tarvata oka spoon glass over on these colors. Atla tanto itle vishekta. Nenu cheptana ippudu. Idi cheppesi aa tarvata I'll give it singing. Okay? Okay. Then no, at that particular time. Amma, give me explanation, and then afterwards singing time. So while you are doing the Kankana Dharanam, I'll quickly explain the Mahasankalpam, that the details about Ramachandra Prabhu. Are you ready, Lakpati? Are you ready for a song? Okay, go ahead, sing that song, okay? Yeah.
The song that I'm going to sing is the first sloka of Kanta Chatushloki, which is written by Yamunacharya, and it is on Mahalakshmi, or in this case, Sita Devi.
So, and we have Rajesh Ji is coming along with another volunteer. Well, there is a glass of water. Take 1 spoon of water and pour it on the coconut. And before that, I want you to repeat one sloka, and you will also repeat afterwards. Kanyam, Kanaka, Sampannam, Kanakabharana, Bhushitam, Dasyami, Vishnave, Tubhyam, Brahmaloka, Jigishaya. So that means I am going to do this Kanyadanam. For doing this Kanyadanam, may I be qualified to go into Brahmalokam. There are other lokas that I'll talk about it in this Sankalpam too. So that is a blessing that you will get it. Okay? Try to remember, as I'm going to be the Kanyadata, I'm going to the Kanyadata. Just constantly say to yourself while I explain the Mahasankalpam. Go ahead, Amma.
Kantaste Purushottamah
We can do Rakshasutra Dharanam quietly also. Yeah.
Kantaste Purushottamah Panipatihi Shayasanam Vahanam Vedatma Vihageshwaro Yavanika Maya Jaganmohini Kantaste Purushottamah Vanipatihi Shayasanam परमात्मा विहगेश्वरो यवनिका माया जगन्मोहिनी ब्रह्मेशादि सुरव्रजत्सदहितः त्वद्दासदासीत् गणः ब्रह्मेशादि सुरव्रजत्सदहितः त्वद्दासदासीत् गणः श्रीचित्के वचनामदे भगवतीं रूपततो त्वामयं श्रीचित्के वचनामदे भगवतीं रूपततो
Are you okay?
त्वामयं
Govinda, Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Yes. Mahasankalpam. Again, detailed, extensive details of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Some, I think some little bit of talking is happening. We call it as when Veda Parayanam is happening, when Stotra Parayanam is happening, when Bhagavat Vishayam is happening, means either pravachanam or stotram, parayanam, chanting. Those are all the times that we need to pay attention. And in the sense, not to talk other thing, not to get deviated. That's the reason why we asked them to be ask you to be quiet until it is really important. Please, give me attention because there are some good secrets are in this Mahasankalpam. श्रीमदच्युतानन्तवीर्यस्य भगवतः श्रीमदादिनारायणस्य चिन्त्या परिमितशक्त्या ब्रह्माण्डस्य महाजलोघमध्ये परब्रह्मायमाण अनामनेककोटि ब्रह्माण्डनामेकतमे अव्यक्तमहदङ्कार पृथिव्यापोक्तेजो वायुवाखाख्य सप्तवरारिमृतिन् महति ब्रह्माण्डकण्डरमण्डले आधारशिक्षी वराह कूर्मान्त अष्टदिग्गजोपरिपश्चादनम् अतल वितल सुतल तलातल रसातल महातल पातालक्ष सप्तलोकानाम् ऊर्ध्वभागे भुवर्लोक सुवर्लोक महार्लोक जनोलोक तपोलोक सत्यलोक षट्को षट्कास्याधो भागे भूलोके महानालायमाणिपणिराजराजशेषन सहस्रपणामणिमण्डलमण्डिते ऐरावतमण्डरीकवामनकुमदाञ्जन पुष्पदन्त सार्वभौम सुप्रतीकाक्ष अष्टदिग्गन्ध शुण्डा तण्डोऽम्बिते लोकालोकालचलवलिते अमरावती तेजोवती संयमने रक्षोवती सिन्धुमती. So what that particular paragraph talks about it, where is this Sri Mahavishnu is, where did he come? What's happening, Prajna students? Am I missing something? No. Okay. So where it talks about the incarnation, where that Sri Mahavishnu has, how this is started off this creation. Mahajaloghamagye, as a little baby at that particular, Vatapatrashayi we call him, reclining on the leaf. And then at that time he reflected upon who he is, what is the purpose and so on. And he decided to do this creation. That detail is very, very beyond our comprehension, I would say that one. For millions of years, he meditated upon, in the sense, he reflected upon, he said, what is the purpose? Who am I? That is beyond our comprehension to say that one. How could a person be born without anybody else? Because that is only the limited to this Bhuloka. That's where we call it the metaphysical thought. Let us leave it at that. And that's Sriman Narayana. And he is the Adipati, Bhuloka, Suvarloka, Tapoloka. There are 14 lokas we call. Saptaloka, Urdhvaloke, 7 lokas, and 7 lokas under and over. Under and over, it doesn't mean that one, we are somewhere in the middle or something like that. Means there are, above means, it is superior than us. The lokas, those worlds are superior than us. They are better than us. And there are other lokas which are less than us, means which are inferior than us. There are creatures, there are living beings which are inferior to us in terms of the quality, capability, thinking. They are called Rakshasas. Means if you have the demonic qualities, you are not qualified to be called as actually the Manava. Manava, Rakshasa, Deva. There are 3 categories. Deva category, above us. Rakshasa category below us. Manavaloka somewhere in the middle. That is what the meaning of Saptaloka, Murdhva Bhage, Adoloke, and so on. And there are so many worlds that are there. And those worlds, and as well as there are so many mountains there. There are so many rivers. There are Shat Chakravartis. There are 6 emperors who rule this entire universe. And what we are talking about is Sri Mahavishnu, Ramachandra Mahaprabhu, Krishna Prabhu are the Adhipatis. They are the proprietors. They are the superior to all these things that exist, that do not exist, that we have the knowledge, we don't have the knowledge about. That's what this Sankalpam is talking about. So when I told about it, 7 lokas, right? Now we are going to talk about all those kingdoms and so on too. Yeshovati, Atya Deshapuri, Gandavatya Lakavati, Yeshopati, Tyasteshapuri Viraje, Indra, Yagna, Ami, Yama, Niruti, Varuna, Vayu, Kubera, Nastak, Palakparite, Mahendra, Malay, Madrakshava, Divya, Pari, Yatrak, Saptakuza, Salvarate, Mahasaroruka, Panchashat Kodi, Yojan Vistina, Bhumandal, Lakshojan Vistina, Jambu, Dive, Dandakar in Prajapati Kshetre, talking about these forests, big jungles also, and the mountains too. Lakshayojana Vistina, Jambu, Dvipe, then Harishchandrakya Shat Chakravarti Bhiparipalite, all these Bhumandalas that have been ruled by so many Chakravartis and so on. Anga, Vanga, Kalinga, Kashmir, Kambhoja, Savira, Saurashtra, Maharashtra, Magadamala, Nepal, Kerala, Chola, Panchal, Malayala, Simhala, Gauda, Dravida, Karnataka, Karvata, Maratha, Panata, Pata, Pandya, Pulidandra, Hu, Dandara, Bhoja, Kurukura, Kandhara, Vidarbha, Videha, Baklika, Barbara, Keka, Yakosala, Kundala, Kirata Shura Sena Sevant Tenkana Konkana Matsemadra Parshmar Jarayavana Salva Chedus in the Avantyadi Aneka Vesha Anek Vishesha Desha Bhumi Pala Vichitrite. These are all the kingdoms that we are talking. All the kingdoms at one particular time. Bharata Bhagam means all these Chakravarsis are the rulers of the entire earth. And then we are going to Lavana Ikshusura Arpidadikshira Sadhu Swadu Dakakya Sapta Samudrai, 7 oceans, they have different qualities and so on. Lavana, the salt related, and Dadhi and yogurt and the milk oceans and all these oceans and all the rivers we are coming into. Bhagirathi, Gautami, Narmada, Yamuna, Sarasai, Krishnaveni, Tungavandra, Bahu, Dimalapari, Kaveri, Tamrapani, Vipasa, Kaushiki, Gandaki, Kashapi, Sarayu, Sarva Papa, Kushavati, Palguni, Karadoya, Chandrabhaga, Aneka Punya Nadi, Pavitri, Sri Rangurushakri, Satyavrata, Yadugiryo, Bala, Divya Kshetro, Dipite, Avanti, Kurukshetra, the Sama Bhuma, Derekaya, Puru, Digbade, Sakal Jasputi, Parad, Dvajivana, Brahman, Dviti, Prate, Pratamorshi, Pratamapase, Pratamazahani, Dviti Yame, Triti Muhurte, Parjava Kurma, Pralayanta, Shvetavaraha, Brahma Savitrak, Saptakalpana, Madhye, Panchame, Shvetavaraha, Kalpe, Swayam Bhuva, Swarochita. These are all the Manus, 14 Manus that are there actually. Those Manus, 7, we are in the 7th Manvantara, and all the Manus are, for example, if you, how many remember actually the brother of Dhruva Maharaj, Dhruva, what is his name? Dhruva, brother, younger brother. Uttama. Uttama became a Manu afterwards. Uttama Manu, there is Manu too. So, next are, the names are Manu, all those Manus that actually have come before us and going to come. Daksha Savarni, Tamasa Raivata, Chakshusha Vaishaswata, Surya Vardhana, Charma Savarni, Daksha Savarni, Rudra Savarni, Brahma Savarni, Indra Savarni, Vedakya, Chaturdasa Manvantarana Madhye Saptame, Vaivasvanvantare, Vaivasvanvantare, okay. Triti Yudhishthira Parshana Madhye Bharata Varshe Aindra Kersha Tamra Gabasinaga Somigandra Charana Bharatana Kvandana Madhye Bharata Varshe Mero Dakshina Dikpade Avya Digbhage Sriranga Uttara Pradeshe Sharvakarmark Shalivan Vijayanandra Nagar Jankal Keponapya Shat Chakramadre Triti Shalivane Yasmin Deshe Vartamana Vyahurike Chandraman Prabhavati Shachi Samatsarana Madhye Sri Krodhinama Samvatsare Uttarayane Vasantarato Chaitra Mase Shukla Pakshe Vasara Sthira Vasara Yuktaya Uttaravalguni Puravalguni Nakshatra Yuktaya Dwadasya Trayodasya Muhurte, repeat after me. Maha Mama Iha Janma Janmani Janmanta Janmantareshu Balya Yauvana Kaumara Vardakeshu Jagrat Swapna Sushupta Avastha Asu Kamato Kamato Vaswataha Para Preranaya Sambhavitanam Papanam Apanodan Artham, Tilai, Surya Mandala, Paryantam, Srihariloke, Nivasa, Siddhyartam, Yavai, Chandra Mandala, Paryantam. And these are all what we are saying. By being the Kanyadata, this is what I am going to get into. Janma Janmantareshu Balya Yavana Kaumarda Vardakeshu. Any doshas that I may have done, I may all be nullified and I may be qualified to go to Chandralokam, Dhruvalokam, Brahmalokam, all these passing on. Finally, you are able to go back to Sri Mahavishnu Lokam. We call it as, okay? Now, we call it as, not only me, I want a company along with me. I don't want to go alone there because I don't know what kind of a place it is going to be. No, that is not the part. The point is, no, whenever you do sat karma, very good karma, it's absolutely okay to grab about 10 people along with you. Let's go and do this good karma. That's why Parapreranaya Sambhavitanam. Hey, there is a Kalyanam is happening in ISKCON. Let's go to the Kalyana Mahotsavam. Right? So you have to accompany, you have to bring about 10 people along with you. That is always so that they also get the grace. That is why we say Dashapurvesham, Dashapurvesham, Dashapurvesham. Repeat, come on. Okay. Pay attention. I was checking, okay? Dasha Purvesham, Dasha Paresham, Madvamshanam. Should we stop or should we also think about other Vamshas too? Okay? No, let's think about then Madvamshanam, Pitrunam, Narakat, Uttirya, Shashvata, Sri Vaikunta, Loka, Praptyartham, Kanyadana, Maham, Karishye. So, by doing that Kanyadanam, Vaikunta Lokam, not only to you, Dasha, 10 generations before you, 10 generations afterwards also may get the grace to who are here, who are not here, who are at home doing some other tasks, or some people intentionally they don't want to come, unintentionally they don't want to come, they are watching TV, they went to football or baseball or soccer, whatever that may be, may them also get the grace, no problem. We are so flexible, we are so happy for everybody else, right? That is what Sanatana Dharma is all about it. So, that's what you are getting. Again, repeat after me. Kanyam, Kanaka, Sampannam, Kanakabharana, Airyutam, Dasyami, Vishnave, Tubhyam, Brahmaloka, Jigishaya. So, I think most of you have got an opportunity to do the, pour water on the coconut. That is what Kanyadana, Pada Prakshalanam. And now we are also going to do the Mangalastakam too. As we are right after the Kanyadanam, we have Gudajira Pradhanam. Can you show that Gudajira Pradhanam to everybody else? Just come here and show it to them so that they do the Namaskaramani. Okay. Papichi. No, pam. No, plate. Tadiga on the Parthaswami. Ella Todichutu one. Touch one. Here, Allah, touch one. All right, just let them touch. Touch the Skudajiram. Again, you are being Kanyadata, you are offering and helping. As I will say, Mangalastakams. In normal human marriages, what we do is we ask the divinity's blessings upon us. Now here, we cannot give blessings to Ramachandra Prabhu Sita Mahadevi, but saying that one, may that grace come to us. You know what to say afterwards. I'm sure Lavanya Mataji will help us to do this one. And as well, of course, you help us, right? You know that one, right? Yes. There we go, right? Yo Vedapaharam Divokavrisum Shanka Bidam Charnave Tishtantam Sakala Maratikaranam Chakrena Hatva Punaha Dhatre Sarvasruti Irajata Krvayasa Praptamina Krutihi Payadva Bhagavan Purana Purusho Lakshmi Patir Mangalam
Sulagne Savadhana Sumuhurte Savadhana Shri Lakshmi Narayana
Ramachandra Swami Dhyana Savadhana Kshirabdho Madite Divaukasakandaraituda Yakrute Mandana Jaladharanaya Kalayan Kurma Krutim Mula Bhag Piyushodbhavahetura Ashrita Janat Panormaka Sri Harihi Payadva Bhagavan Purana Purusho Lakshmi Patir Mangalam
Sulagne Savadhana Sumuhurte Savadhana Shri Ramachandra Swami Dhyana Savadhana.
You have the microphone. What's it not working? Okay, okay. Put it together loud, all right? Vani Nata Samata Divya Paragarvena Khilan Klesayan Hemakshasuranamakas Karirup Bhumim Svakakshe Vahan Krodakara Dharena Yena Harina Panchattvamapadita Payadva Bhagavan Purana Purusho Lakshmi Patir Mangalam Sulagne Savadhana Sumuhurte Savadhana శ్రీరామచంద్ర స్వామి ధ్యాన సావధాన యద్దేవాసురమర్త్యజంతు పరిమృత్యుర్నమే పుత్రక స్తంభేస్మిన్ పరదర్శయాద్యపవదీయం విష్ణుమత్రాధునా గర్జంతం హి తథా హిరణ్యకశం యజ్ఞీసుం శ్రీనృసింహో వదీత్ పాయద్వో భగవాన్ పురాణపురుషో లక్ష్మీపతిర్మంగళం.
సులగ్నే సావధాన సుముహూర్తే సావధాన శ్రీరామచంద్ర స్వామి ధ్యాన సావధాన.
పద్భ్యాం భూమి మదద్యులోకమఖిలం చాక్రమ్య కుబ్జాత్మన విన్యస్యాత బలేశ్వర సన్యుతం పాదం తృతీయం పునః దత్వేంద్రాయ సురాధిపత్యమతులం త్రైవిక్రమకీర్తితః పాయద్వో భగవాన్ పురాణపురుషో లక్ష్మీపతిర్మంగళం.
సులగ్నే సావధాన సుముహూర్తే సావధాన
శ్రీరామచంద్ర స్వామి ధ్యాన సావధాన. यो दुर्मार्गचरान् बहून् नरपतीन् जित्वा नृपाञ्चार्मिकान् संस्थाप्याबुधरातले परशुना श्रीकार्तवीरार्जुनं हत्वा भूमिमदाच्च कृष्यपते श्रीजामदग्नस्सनः पायत् श्रीभगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्.
सुलग्ने सावधान सुमुहूर्ते सावधान
श्रीरामचन्द्र स्वामी ध्यान सावधान. This is about Ramavatara. Exactly right time. This is the time. पित्राज्ञ परिपालनया. Okay, repeat after me. पित्राज्ञ परिपालनया विपिनं श्रीरामचन्द्र कृतिः गत्वा लक्ष्मण जानकी परिवृतो हत्वा च लङ्काधिपं प्राप्य अयोध्यपुरीं पुरींच पावनियुतः पट्टाभिषक्तः परः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराण पुरुषो लक्ष्मी पतिर मंगलम. The whole Ramayana you are able to say it in this one shloka. Stay Pitragnya Paripalaya, that's where it started. And in Lankadhipam, right? Got it? Lakshmana Janaki Parivruto Lankadipam. Then Pattabhishakta Paraha. So it came all the way from Pitru Palivalana to Pattabhishakta, right? Purana Purusha. That Purana Purusha who did all those kind of things. And he is the one. Watch the Tera at the behind. It's moving. Okay, put it aside, that's it. Okay. Got it? Okay. ஒரு ஹோல்டு பண்ணுங்க இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு வாருக்கு கொடுங்க ஒரு வெத்தலை பாக்கல ஆக்சுவலி மாட்டிட்டு ஓகே திஸ் இஸ் அபவுட் கிருஷ்ண பிரபு ஓகே ரோஹித்யா ஜனனம் प्रलम्बहरणं गोपगृहे पोषणं माया राक्षसमाहरणं विहरणं सूर्यात्मजायत्पटे रेवत्याश्च करग्रहं च कलयन् सङ्कर्षणस्याकृतिः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्. सुलग्ने सावधान
सुमुहूर्ते सावधान
श्रीरामचन्द्र
स्वामी ध्यान सावधान.
देवक्या जननं च कंसहनं नन्दगृहे वर्धनं माया राक्षसजीवितं जीवितापहरणं गोवर्धनोद्धारणं रुक्मिण्यासकरग्रहं च कलन् गोपालकृष्णाकृतिः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्.
सुलग्ने सावधान
सुमुहूर्ते सावधान
श्रीरामचन्द्र स्वामी ध्यान सावधान.
ओम कल्यन्ते कनिजप्यकृपाणहितः पापात्मनं मारकः धर्मस्थापक अदृशात्मकमन सर्वेश्वरः सर्वगः नर्या सर्याश्चर्यकरसुरावितनु श्रीकल्किरूपपरः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्.
सुलग्ने सावधान सुमुहूर्ते सावधान श्रीरामचन्द्र स्वामी ध्यान सावधान. ओम ध्रुवन्ते राजा वरुणो ध्रुवं देवो बृहस्पतिः ध्रुवन्त इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्वराष्ट्रं धारयतां ध्रुवम्. ओम गुडजीर मुहूर्तस्सु मुहूर्तो अस्तु सुप्रतिष्ठितमस्तु. स्वस्ति नो ओमीतामश्विना भग स्वस्ति देव्यतिरनर्वणः स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो ददातु न स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतना
स्वस्तये वायुमुपब्रवामहे सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये स्वस्तय आदित्यासो भवन्तु नः कन्यादानगुडजिरमुहूर्त सुमुकाले सुप्रतिष्ठितमस्तु बोलो सीतारामचंद्र प्रभु के बोलो जानकी माता की बोलो लक्ष्मण भगवान की बोलो हनुमान स्वामी की आरती बने जय श्री राम. So we also have done the तद्विष्णो परमं पदकं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवीव चक्षुरातं तद्विप्रासो विपन्यवो जाग्रवागं सस्तमिन्दते विष्णोर्यत्परमं पदम्. మాంగళ్యం తోడుకు అందరితోటి ఒకసారి తాకి తీసుకొస్తారా? మాంగళ్యం పంపించండి టచ్ చేసి తీసుకురండి. So this is a Mangalyam. So we have done the Shodashopachara Puja earlier, and make sure that Mangalyam again, we always everyone get it touched in the same. You also bow Saubhagyam for you and for your family, and as well as of course, for the entire family and everybody else. For the Loka Kalyanartham, as I said, in the say sloka we call it the Mangalyam Tantunamena Mama Jivana Hedana Kante Badnami Shabage Sajiva Sharadam Shatam. That is the standard sloka. For my life we call it as, but in this case we call it the Loka Kalyanartham Loka Rakshana Hetana Kante Badnami Shubhake. Means for the Loka Rakshanartham Ramachandra Prabhu, we are pleading, we are asking, we are praying to him, Prabhu, please marry Sita Mataji so that this will start the Loka Kalyanartham. Not that it's already there, but it will also happen to, may all the negative energy be gone, completely disappear. Because whenever these auspicious activities or divine activities take place in a community, maybe the even take the homam, even take the yajnam, you take the pratishthapana. By the way, pratishthapana, all of you must know, May 10th, 11th and 12th, Vedic Cultural Center has another location in Belred Road. And we are starting with Srinivasa Swami, Lakshmi Devi and Goda Devi Samta Pratisthapana. Moola Murtis have come already. We have done also some of the Adhivasas too, and then quite a few Bhagavatas have participated. We did the soft landing, means soft opening in February, but you can go and have a darshanam also of that premises. But 10th, 11th and 12th, it's going to be beautiful occasion, and so many homas, Astakshari homas and Panchasukta homas, so many things will take place. 3-day, Friday evening it begins around 6 o'clock, and we will have an opportunity to witness. You can be able to again participate. Pratisthapana is such a rare activity. It's happening, lot of temples are opening of course, but so many advanced higher level mantras are being chanted at that particular time. Okay, and participate as much as possible and offer clothes, abharanams, or malas. There are so many opportunities you can be able to do kainkiram rather than you can say that one, oh, I'm sitting here, I wish I could do something. Yeah, you may not be able to ever do everything else. Participate, and the flyer is going to come out very soon. And then afterward, there are many ways of actually coming and listen. Veda Parana, Prabandha Paranam, Sangeetam, Nrutyam, all these things will take place on Sunday. That's Friday, Akshaya Tritiya, we're starting. And on Ramanuja Jayanti, on Sunday, I think it is falling. On the day, we will have the actually Prana Pratisthapana Karakrama. Means Murtis will be completely given all the energy performed via at least tens of homas that we will be performing on Saturday morning and Saturday evening with the afternoon of break or something like that. Then afterwards on Sunday morning we'll close by 1 o'clock with all the Abhishekam, Nava Kalash, not Sahasra Kalasha Abhishekam, but Shata Kalasha, we call it. That means 100 Kalashas. We will do the Abhishekam for the Murtis. Then those who wanted those Kalashas, you can sponsor those Kalashas and you will be able to take that Kalasha home too. And again, there are so many ways of actually doing the Kainkaryam, Seva we call it as. Participate, get to know that one. Please do come. The parking is limited, but they are going to coordinate something so that you will be able to park there and have the darshanam and as well as the prasadam also. So coming back to that one, so that Kalyana Mahotsavam, and I think you are getting Mangalam, right? So That's Lokarakshana Hetana we are talking about. By doing the Pratisthapana also, what we are doing, we are spreading that positive energy everywhere else throughout the community. That's what the intention of doing all these kind of big utsavams and so on. So we are almost there. I think after the Mangalya Dharanam is there, then Mala Dharanam will take place and Akshata Ropanam. And then afterwards we have Aarti and Archana and Aarti will take place. Okay, and so I think my goal is today being good. I've been doing really good. I said that one I want to finish before 1 o'clock. You have any dances? Okay, yeah, no problem, fine. Singing, I can manage this one. I mean, I can in the sense, not with Ahankaram. He will take care of it. There are some stories that I don't want to tell about it, but how he wanted certain clothes. We tried. We tried to actually adore him some clothes. He said, no, he doesn't like it. He has a plan. I want that particular sari. I want that particular dhoti. Or I want that particular vastram only. So this happens every time whenever we do the alankaram. Or the mala. Or so many things. That's why we call it as, when you want to do the kind, don't be obsessed with, not that you are, but there are some Bhagavatas or some people who might be say that, I want to offer this one. I want you to please offer. There are people who come to me. I mean, bless them. But I would like to know, bless their heart. But this is an educational process to tell them, you know what? You leave it there. This banana doesn't belong to you. Everything belongs to him. And if you keep eyes on that one, I have seen Prabhu offering all these things, but he did not offer a bunch of bananas. And you get upset. It's not, we should not try to fall into the eyes of Bhagavan. But what we have to do, just do kainkaryam. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam raja. Why did they say that one? I said, aapki karma aap karo. Karne ke baad chhod do, Bhagavan ko chhod do. Bhagavan will take care of whether he wants to look at you or not. He will decide whether he wants to actually look at you or not, because that depends upon your such karma, sincerity, honesty, and with all those things, if you have done the karma, he will definitely take your banana, definitely take the garland, definitely take the vastram. It comes somehow. Otherwise, it will not even get there. Not that, don't blame me, okay? He wanted that way. Okay, you have a song ready? Okay, go for it. Blabbering for a long time. Okay, right. We have the Mangalyam is ready. It's still happening? It's ready? Okay. Ye patama? Sita Kalyanam. The Mangalya Dharma chapter? Yeah. Mangalyam. Okay, it takes only 1 minute, right? Okay, good. Okay, repeat after me. Mangalyam Tantu Namena Lokarakshana Hetuna Kante Badnami Shubhage Sajiva Sharada Amshatam Nama Sita Mahadevi Sakshat Lakshmi Swarupini Vasudha Tanaye Mataha Janaki Prarthayamyaham Mangalya Sutram Ramena Yushmat Kantha Samarpane Niyojito Arpayami Adya Swikuru Tvam Mahisute. That's what he said. Oh, Rama, please, offer this Mangalyam to Sita Mahadevi, who is the Ayonija. Swikuru, oh Mata, please take this, receive that Mangalyam or accept that Mangalyam given by our dearly beloved Ramachandra Prabhu. And of course, you are also beloved to me. Right? All right. Let's offer that one. Malli okasari pettandi. Prayatnam cheddam malli okasari. Gatti medam. Gatti medam. Okay, go ahead. Dhruvante Raja Varuno Dhruvam Devo Bruhaspatihi Dhruvanta Indrashtagnishta Rastram Dharayatam Dhruvam Mangalya Dharana Sumuhurta Sumuhurto Astu Supratishthitamastu Mahadevyai cha vidmahe Aarti Vishnu Patni cha dhimahe Tanno Lakshmi prachodayad Sita Kalyana Gaudiya.
Pavanaja Stuti Patra Pavana Charitra Ravi Somavaranetra Ramaniya Gatra Pavanaja Stuti Patra Pavana Charitra Ravi Somavaranetra
रमणीय गात्र सीता कल्याण वैभोग में राम कल्याण वैभोग में भक्त जन परिपाल भरित शरजाल भुक्ति मुक्ति दलील भूदेव पाल भक्त जन परिपाल भरित शरजाल भुक्ति मुक्ति दलील भूदेव पाल सीता कल्याण वैभोग में राम कल्याण वैभोग में पामर सुर धीम परिपूर्ण काम श्याम जगदभिराम साकेत धाम पामर सुर भीम परिपूर्ण काम श्याम जगदभिराम साकेत धाम सीता कल्याण वैभोग में राम कल्याण वैभोग में सर्वलोकाधार समरैक धीर गर्वमानस दूर कनकागधीर सर्वलोकाधार समरैक धीर गर्वमानस दूर कनकागधीर सीता कल्याण वैभोग में राम कल्याण वैभोग में परमेशनुत गीत भव जलधि पोत तरणि कुल संजात त्यागराजनुत परमेशनुत गीत भव जलधि पोत तरणि कुल संजात त्यागराजनुत सीता कल्याण वैभोग में राम कल्याण वैभोग में कल्याण वैभोग में कल्याण वैभोग में
ॐ तद्विष्णो परमं पदकं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवीव चक्षुरा ततं तद्विप्रासो विपन्यवो जागृवागुं सस्यमिन्दते विष्णोर्यत्परमं पदं दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय धीमहि तन्नो रामचन्द्र प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् अथ ఇక్కడ దిక్కు అక్కడే వెళ్ళినట్టు ఓకే ఓకే వారణమాయనమ్మ సారీ ఇది మాలే మాత్రం ఓకే
மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கண் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கண் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கண் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கண் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட அன்புதல் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் அன்புதல் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் பூ மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கண் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கண் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கண் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கண் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட அன்புதல் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் அன்புதல் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் பூ மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கன் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கன் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட அன்புதல் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் அன்புதல் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் பூ மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் பூ மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கன் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிளை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் பூமாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள்.
ஜெய் ஸ்ரீராம். स्वस्तिदा विशस्पतिर्वृत्रः विमृदो वशी वृषेन्द्रपुरयेतु न स्वस्तिदा अभयङ्करः मालाधारणसुमुहूर्तः सुमुहूर्तकाले सुप्रतिष्ठितमस्तु. Yeah, keep playing that one until it cannot be throwable anymore. Keep going. It's called actually the ball game. All right, someone is getting a double dose. Fine. So his blessing, you don't know, the blessings come in different ways, right? Yeah. And watch those little ones and the glasses and everything else also. Ready? Go. Go, Rigara, go.
வாரணமாயிரம் சூழவளன் செய்து நாரணன் நம்பி நடக்கின்றான் என் எதிர் வாரணமாயிரம் சூழவழம் செய்து நாரணன் நம்பி நடக்கின்றான் என் எதிர் பூரண போர்க்கூடம் வைத்து புறம் எங்கும் தோரணம் நாட்டகனா கண்டேன் தோழினான் பூரண போர்க்குடம் வைத்து புறம் எங்கும் தோரணம் நாட்டகனா கண்டேன் தோழினான் கும்குமம் அப்பி குளிர்ச்சாந்தமப்பிட்டு மங்கள வீதி வலன் செய்து மாணு நீர் அங்கவனோடும் உதன் சென்று அங்கனை மேல் மஞ்சனமாட்ட கனா கண்டேன் தோழினான் கணா கண்டேன் தோழினான் கணா கண்டேன்
वस्त्रधारण सुमुहूर्तकाले विष्णोरराडमति विष्णो पृष्ठपति विष्णो सप्रेसो विष्णो सूरसि विष्णो ध्रुवमसि वैष्णवमसि विष्णवे त्वा सरपोतुंदंడి తీసేయండి అది पूर्वोक्त एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायामस्यां शुभतिथौ सीतारामस्वामिनः त्रिकल्याणमहोत्सवकर्मणि अक्षतारोपणं च करिष्ये పిడికిట తలంబ్రాలు ఒక్క నిమిషం బిట్ రెడీ అయ్యా అక్షతలు అందరు అప్పుడు అందరికి ఎట్లా వేసేయండి తెలుసు కదా మీకు ఓకే కాబట్టి అక్షతారోపణ ముహూర్తకాలే ప్రజాపతి స్త్రియాం యశముష్కరోదత్సవ కామస్య తృప్తిమానందస్యాగ్నే భజామహే ఓకే we can stop there. That's good. Thank you. Last throw. All right, hold it. They get to keep that one. Okay, no more throwing. We are done. Right. Repeat after me. Modaha, Pramodaha, आनन्दः मुष्कः योर्नि हितस्सवः श्रुत्वे अवकामस्य तृप्याणि दक्षिणानां प्रतिग्रहे सीताराम चंद्र स्वामिनः तिरुकल्याण महोत्सव कर्मणि अक्षता रोपणं करिष्ये। అక్షతారోపణ ముహూర్తకాలే ఏంటి ఏంటి కప్పిస్తున్నారా? సుముహూర్తకాలే వేదాహమేతం పురుషం మహాంతం ఆదిత్యవర్ణం తమసస్తు పారే సర్వాణి రూపాణి విచిత్య ధీరః నామాని కృత్వాభివదన్యదాస్తే దాతా పురస్తాద్యముదా జహార శక్రప్రవిద్వాన్ ప్రతిశతస్రః తమేవం విద్వానమృత ఇహ భవతి నాణ్యపంథా అయనాయ విద్యతే. విషయండి యజ్ఞేన యజ్ఞమంతదేవాహతాని ధర్మాణి ప్రథమాన్యా సందేహమాన నాగ్మహిమానస్య చంతే. పక్కన విషయం పక్క సైడ్కు అక్షతారోపణ సుముహూర్తకాలే నమోస్త్వనంతాయ సహస్రమూర్తయే సహస్రపాదాక్షి శిరోరుబాహవే సహస్రనామ్నే పురుషాయ శాశ్వతే సహస్రకోటియుగధారిణే నమః. రిపీట్ ఆఫ్టర్ మీ. శ్రీరామ రామ రామేతి రమే రామే మనోరమే సహస్రనామ తత్తుల్యం రామనామవరాననే. శ్రీరామ రామ రామేతి రమే రామే మనోరమే సహస్రనామ తత్తుల్యం రామనామవరాననే. 30 సార్లు రామనామము
పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలే నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు. పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలి నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు. పేరుగల జవరాలే పెండ్లి కూతురు పెద్ద పేరుల ముత్యాల మెడ పెండ్లి కూతురు. పేరుగల జవరాలే పెండ్లి కూతురు పెద్ద పేరుల ముత్యాల మెడ పెండ్లి కూతురు. పేరంటాండ్ల నడిమి పెండ్లి కూతురు పేరంటాండ్ల నడిమి పెండ్లి కూతురు. విభు పేరు గుచ్చి సిగ్గుపడే పెండ్లి కూతురు. పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలి నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు. పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలి నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు. పెట్టనే పెద్ద తురుము పెండ్లి కూతురు నేడే పెట్టెడు చీరలు గట్టి పెండ్లి కూతురు. పెట్టనే పెద్ద తురుము పెండ్లి కూతురు నేడే పెట్టెడు చీరలు గట్టి పెండ్లి కూతురు. గట్టిగా వెంకటపతి కౌగిటను గట్టిగా వెంకటపతి కౌగిటను వడి పెట్టినది దానమైన పెండ్లి కూతురు. పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలి నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు. పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలి నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు. కొంత పెడమరలి నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలి నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు.
హరే జై శ్రీరామ్. हम पूर्वोक्त एवं विशेषण श्याम श्याम शुभतदो सीतारामचंद्र स्वामिनः तिरुकल्याण महोत्सव कर्मणि सकलोपचार समस्त संपूर्णता अथ विशेष अष्टोत्तर शतनाम पूजांच करिष्ये. ओम केशवाय नमः नारायण माधव गोविंदस्य नमः सूदनाद्रिविक्रमामना श्रीराम श्रीकेश पद्मनाभा दामोदर संकृष्ण अनिरुद्ध दोक्ष नारसिंह नृपेन्द्र नमः हरे हरे श्रीकृष्णाय नमः. ओम श्रीरामाय नमः. श्रीराम रिपीट आफ्टर मी. ओम श्रीरामाय नमः. ओम रामभद्राय नमः. ఓం రామచంద్రాయ నమః. ఓం శాశ్వతాయ నమః. ఓం రాజీవలోచనాయ నమః. ఓం శ్రీమతే నమః. ఓం రాజేంద్రాయ నమః. ఓం రఘుపుంగవాయ నమః. ఓం జానకీవల్లభాయ నమః. ఓం జైత్రాయ నమః. ఓం జితామిత్రాయ నమః. ఓం జనార్దనాయ నమః. ఓం విశ్వామిత్రప్రియాయ నమః. ఓం దాంతాయ నమః. ఓం శరణత్రాణ తత్పరాయ నమః. ఓం వాలిప్రమథనాయ నమః. ఓం వాగ్మినే నమః. ఓం సత్యవాచే నమః. ఓం సత్యవిక్రమాయ నమః. ఓం సత్యవ్రతాయ నమః. ఓం వ్రతధరాయ నమః. ఓం సదా హనుమ దాశ్రితాయ నమః. ఓం కౌసలేయా నమః. ఓం కరధ్వంసినే నమః. ఓం విరాధవధ పండితాయ నమః. ఓం విభీషణ పరిత్రాత్రే నమః. ఓం హరకోదండ ఖండనాయ నమః. ఓం సప్తసాల ప్రభేత్రే నమః. ఓం దశగ్రీవ శిరో హరాయ నమః. ఓం జామదగ్ఞ మహాదర్ప దళనాయ నమః. ఓం తాటకాంతకాయ నమః. ఓం వేదాంతసారాయ నమః. ఓం వేదాత్మనే నమః. ఓం భవరోగస్య భేషజాయ నమః. ఓం దూషణ త్రిశిరో హంత్రే నమః. ఓం త్రిమూర్తయే నమః. ఓం త్రిగుణాత్మకాయ నమః. ఓం త్రివిక్రమాయ నమః. ఓం త్రిలోకాత్మనే నమః. ఓం పుణ్యచారిత్ర కీర్తనాయ నమః. ఓం త్రిలోక రక్షకాయ నమః. ఓం ధన్వినే నమః. ఓం దండకారణ్య కర్తనాయ నమః. ఓం అహల్యాశాప శమనాయ నమః. ఓం పితృభక్తాయ నమః. ఓం వరప్రదాయ నమః. ఓం జితేంద్రియాయ నమః. ఓం జితక్రోధాయ నమః. ఓం జితామిత్రాయ నమః. ఓం జగద్గురవే నమః. ఓం వృక్షవానర సంఘాతినే నమః. ఓం చిత్రకూట సమాశ్రయాయ నమః. ఓం జయంతత్రాణ వరదాయ నమః. ఓం సుమిత్రాపుత్ర సేవితాయ నమః. ఓం సర్వదేవాది దేవాయ నమః. ఓం మృతవానర జీవనాయ నమః. ఓం మారీచ హంత్రే నమః. ఓం మహాదేవాయ నమః. ఓం మహాభుజాయ నమః. ఓం సర్వదేవస్తుతాయ నమః. ఓం సౌమ్యాయ నమః. ఓం బ్రహ్మణ్యాయ నమః. ఓం మునిసంస్తుతాయ నమః. ఓం మహాయోగినే నమః. ఓం మహోదారాయ నమః. ఓం సుగ్రీవేప్సిత రాజ్యదాయ నమః. ఓం సర్వపుణ్యాధి ఫలాయ నమః. ఓం స్మృత సర్వాఘ నాశనాయ నమః. ఓం ఆదిపురుషాయ నమః. ఓం పరమపురుషాయ నమః. ఓం మహాపురుషాయ నమః. ఓం పుణ్యోదయాయ నమః. ఓం దయాసారాయ నమః. ఓం పురాణపురుషోత్తమాయ నమః. ఓం స్మితవక్త్రాయ నమః. ఓం మితభాషిణే నమః. ఓం పూర్వభాషిణే నమః. ఓం రాఘవాయ నమః. ఓం అనంతగుణ గంభీరాయ నమః. ఓం ధీరోదాత్త గుణోత్తమాయ నమః. ఓం మాయామానుష చారిత్రాయ నమః. ఓం మహాదిదేవాది పూజితాయ నమః. ఓం సేతుకృతే నమః. ఓం జితవారాశాయ నమః. ఓం సర్వతీర్థమయాయ నమః. ఓం హరయే నమః. ఓం శ్యామాంగాయ నమః. ఓం సుందరాయ నమః. ఓం శూరాయ నమః. ओम पीतवाससे नमः, ओम धनुर्धराय नमः, ओम सर्वयज्ञाधिपाय नमः, ओम यज्ञिने नमः, ओम जरामरण वर्जिताय नमः, ओम विभीषण प्रतिष्ठात्रे नमः, ओम सर्वापगुण वर्जिताय नमः, ओम परमात्मने नमः, ओम परस्मै ब्रह्मणे नमः, ओम सच्चिदानंद विग्रहाय नमः, ओम परंज्योतिषे नमः, ओम परंधाम्ने नमः, ओम पराकाशाय नमः, ओम परात्पराय नमः, ओम परेशाय नमः, ओम पारगाय नमः, ओम पाराय नमः, ओम सर्वदेवात्मकाय नमः, ओम पराय नमः, ओम सीताराम चंद्र स्वामिने नमः, नानाविध परिमल पत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। राजेश कर
Hare Krishna. So we are doing this, like even on, we had another Sitaram Kalyanam we hosted on Tuesday. And every time we go to Kalyanam, you know, we are all bestowed with lots of laddus and some written gifts, right? So, and we give a gift and we get a gift, right? So you're all also blessed to get a written gift today. What is the written gift? Is about contemplating about what do you do after Rama Kalyanam? Contemplate about gunas of Rama, right? Sita and Rama is full of gunas. And that's what Ramayanam is about, to make a better version of ourselves. If we are in our 20s, we should not be the same person when we are in our 30s. So today we make little by, and we all come, you know, we are all humans and we do a lot of things. So we change our, how we look at things. And to be in service of Krishna all the time, that's the purpose, right? And how to do service is also there. So how do we do service? How do we live with ourselves every day? Is with our best behavior, with our best attitude, with our best gunas put forth, right? Like you are giving. There is, when somebody says, hey, donate, do we donate everything that we have? Donation is good, right? But do we donate everything? No. But who is telling us how much to donate and how much to keep? Nobody is saying that. But our Shastras have a Pramanikam. Okay? So Ramayanam tells us exactly about all these things. How to be a good person, how to make ourselves a better version of ourselves, and how to serve a guru, how to be a good sishya, how to be a better person than yesterday, how you change, right? How you are with your friends. And when Swami did the Archana, right? So it was all, we think, oh, they're all names of Rama. No, they're not names of Rama. 3 things are there in that, even when you're Sarva Gunatmakaya Namaha. Like he's the all sum of all gunas. 3 small gunas we'll talk about. So when Rama talks, so Rama tells us how to talk. How to talk. So Purva Bhashi. First he will go and talk to the person. Smita Bhashi. He will talk with a smile. And also Mita Bhashi. He will talk less. Something that I have to learn. So these are just by talking, and by his eyes. Eyes are described too. How he walks is described. Like there is perfection in everything, even physically. And think about how we have to be perfect inside. And how can we be perfect inside? By fighting our enemies. They are not outside. They are fighting our greed, our jealous, our anger, all the mental health issues that we have right now, right? So how do we get over all these things? Is by learning where the perfection lies in. And Rama is the ultimate perfection, right? Serving Rama is not easy because he is a perfection seeker, because he is a perfect person himself. So so the written gift is this. So we'll learn the first shloka of Ramayanam and get initiated into Ramayana and make ourselves a better version of ourselves going forward. Okay? So the first shloka in Ramayana. And this is the conversation between Narada and Valmiki Maharshi. Okay, Valmiki Maharshi asks Narada Mahamuni, in this loka, konasmin sampratam loke, in this world, who has the 16 good qualities? Okay, and then the 16 good qualities where Rama has shown the highest valor, how Rama has shown the highest compassion. All these things are in detail throughout in Ramayanam. Okay, see, he is good friends with a Pakshi. He makes a Rakshasa his best friend. He is nice to the Vanaras. He doesn't see whether they belong to another jati or the same jati. They're all not sajatis. They're all different jatis. But still he is good with everybody. So the very first shloka is a question from Valmiki Maharshi to Narada Mahamuni. And we will, so just repeat after me. This way you get initiated into it, and then tomorrow on you read Ramayanam. Okay, if you have any questions, there are all these experts in Ramayanam, you can contact them. Okay, whether it's Raghu Swami, Pata Swami, and everybody is over here. Okay, all right. Sri Raghunandana Parabrahmane Namaha. Tapasvadhyaya Niratam Tapasvi Vagvidam Varam Naradam Paripapracha Valmikir Munipungavam. This shloka also has a detailed meaning. Seems like only Anushtup 4 lines, right? But has a detailed meaning of how a guru should be. A perfect guru and a perfect shishya. A lot of detail, learning. So if we know something, we can aspire to be that. But if we don't aspire and open the book, how can we become masters of it and become experts of our best versions? Right? So please go home, read the first chapter, Sankshepa Ramayanam they did in the beginning of it, so that it's Sankshipta Ramayanam as well as Sankshepa Ramayanam, right? You read Sankshipta Ramayanam, you know the essence of it. It will give you Sankshepam, right? You're happy to doing that. So we leave you with that written gift. Take it home and you can work on your gift. वेदान्तवेद्याय मेघश्यामलमूर्तये पुंसां मोहनरूपाय पुण्यश्लोकाय मङ्गलम् विश्वामित्रान्तरङ्गाय मिथिलानगरीपते भाग्यानां परिपाकाय भव्यरूपाय मङ्गलम् पितृभक्ताय सततं भ्रातृभिः सह सीतया नन्दिताखिललोकाय रामभद्राय मङ्गलम् त्यक्तसाकेतवासाय चित्रकूटविहारिणे सेव्याय सर्वयमिनां धीरोदाराय मङ्गलम् सौमित्रिणा च जानक्या चापबाणासिदारिणे संसेव्याय सदा भक्त्या स्वामिने मम मङ्गलम् दण्डकारण्यवासाय खण्डितामरशत्रवे गृध्रराजाय भक्ताय मुक्तिदायास्तु मङ्गलम् सादरं सबरीदत्तफलमूलाभिलाषिणे सौलभ्यपरिपूर्णाय सर्वोद्रिक्ताय मङ्गलम् हनुमत्समवेताय हरीसाभीष्टदायिने वालिप्रमदनायास्तु महाधीराय मङ्गलम् श्रीमते रघुवीराय सेतुल्लङ्घितसिन्धवे जितराक्षसराजाय रणधीराय मङ्गलम् आसाद्य नगरीं दिव्यामभिषिक्ताय सीतया राजाधिराजराजामभद्राय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलाशासनपरैर्मदाचार्यपुरोगमैः
आचार्यै सत्कृतायास्तु मङ्गलम्. So last component, Punah Puja, then afterwards we will give the Tirtham and you will get an opportunity to come and offer Akshatas. And after we have Akshatas here and the coconut, and on that one if you offer Akshatas, we will offer to Ramachandra Parivaram. Okay? So then you will get Tirtham and Prasad. Huh? Yes, no rush at all. Just let me finish last component. And I did okay. I think 11 minutes late, not bad. Okay. Hari Om, Hari Om. Agnimile Purohitam Yagnasya Deva Mrutvijam Hotaragam Ratadadam Hari Om, Hari Om. Ishetvorjetva Vayavasto Payavasta Devo Vasavita Prarpayatu Sresratamaja Karmana Apya Yadvamagniya Deva Bhagamurjaswati Payaswati Prajavati Ranamiva Ayakshmamavat Ishatama Gasagumso Rudrasya Heti Parirovranaktu Dhruva Asmin Gopatau Syata Bakvirya Jabanasya Pashun Pahi Hari Om Hari Om Agna Ayahi Vitaye Gunano Havyadataye Nihota Satsi Barishi Hari Om Hari Om Shanno Devi Rabishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyo Rabisravantunaha Hari Om Hari Om Om Ityagre Vyaharet Nama Iti Paschat Narayanayetyuparishtat Om Ityekaksharam Nama Iti Dve Akshare Narayanayeti Pancha Aksharani Etadvai Narayanasyastaksharam Padam Yoha Vai Narayanasyastaksharam Padamadhyeti Anapabruvasvarvamaireti Vindate Prajapatyam Rayasposhango Patyam Tato Mrutattvamashtute Tato Mrutattvamashtute Iti Evam Veda Ityapanishat Harihi Om Harihi Om Stotra Priya Stotramavadharaya
Tapasvadhyaya Niratam Tapasvi Vagvidam Varam Naradam Paripapracha Valmikirmuni Pungavam Tapasvadhyaya Niratam Tapasvi Vagvidam Varam Naradam Paripapracha Valmikirmuni Pungavam
Hari Om Hari Om Sangeetamavadharaya
Aparadamulanorva Samayamu Aparadamulanorva Samayamu Aparadamulanorva Samayamu Kripajudumu Ghanamaina Naparadamula Norva Samayamu Kripajudumu Ghanamaina Naparadamula Norva Samayamu Sakala lokula phalamula nerigi Samrakshin chuchunundaga Sakala lokula phalamula nerigi Samrakshin chuchunundaga Nannokani brova Teliya kirtana chataka Nannokani brova Teliya kirtana chataka Nannokani brova Teliya kirtana chataka Mona chutya garaja నూతనాపరాధములనోర్వ సమయము కృప జూడుము ఘనమైన నా అపరాధములనోర్వ సమయము.
ஓம் பிரபந்தமவதாரயா.
அன்று சராசரங்களை வைகுந்தத்தேத்தி அடலரவ பகையேறி அசுரர் தம்மை வென்னு இலங்கு மணிநெடுந்தோள் நான்கும் தோன்ன விண்முழுதும் எதிர்வரத் தன் தாமம் மேவி சென்றினிது வீற்றிருந்த அம்மான் தன்னை தில்லை நகர் திருச்சித்திரகூடன் தன்னுள் என்றும் நின்றான் அவனிவன் என்றேத்தி நாளும் இறஞ்சுமினோ எப்பொழுதும் தொண்டீல் நீரே. அன்று சராசரங்களை வைகுந்தத்தேற்றி அடலரவ பகையேறி அசுரர் தம்மை வென்னு இலங்கு மணிநெடுந்தோள் நான்கும் தோன்ன விண்முழுதும் எதிர்வரத் தன் தாமம் மேவி சென்று நின்று வீற்றிருந்த அம்மான் தன்னை தில்லை நகர் திருசித்திரக்கூடன் தன்னுள் என்றும் நின்றான் அவனிவன் என்றேத்தி நாளும் இறஞ்சுமினோ எப்பொழுதும் தொண்டீல் நீரே. தில்லை நகர் திருசித்திரக்கூடன் தன்னுள் திரள் விளங்கு மாருதியோடு அமர்ந்தான் தன்னை எல்லையில் சீர் தயரதந்தன் மகனாய் தோன்றிற்றது முதலா தன்னுலகம் புக்கதீரா கொல்லுயலும் படைத்தானை கொற்ற கொள்வாள் கோழியர்கோன் குடைகுலசேகரன் சொற்செய்த நல்லியல் இந்தமிழ் மாலை பத்தும் வல்லார் நலந்திகள் நாரன் அடிக்கி நண்ணுவாரே. தில்லை நகர் திருசித்திரக்கூடன் தன்னுள் திரள் விளங்கு மாருதியோடு அமர்ந்தான் தன்னை எல்லையில் சீர் தயரதந்தன் மகனாய் தோன்றிற்றது முதலா தன் உலகம் புக்கதீரா கொல்லியலும் படைத்தானை கொற்ற கொள்வாள் கோழியர்கோன் குடைகுலசேகரன் சொற்செய்த நல்லியலின் தமிழ் மாலை பத்தும் வல்லார் நலந்திகள் நாரணனடிக்கு நண்ணுவாரே. சித்தஞ்சிறுகாலே வந்துன்னை சேர்த்து ராமரிடையே போத்தும் பொருள்கேளாய் பெற்றமே தொன்னும் குலத்தில் பிறந்து நீ குற்றேவல் எங்களை கொள்ளாமல் போகாது இற்றை பறைகொள்வான் அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா எற்றைக்கும் ஏழு பிறவிக்கும் உந்தன்னோடு உத்தோமேயாவோம் உனக்கே நாம ஆட்சேவோம் மத்தனம் காமங்கள் மாத்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய் அலை வந்துன்னை சேவித்து உன் பற்றாமரிடையே போத்தும் பொருள்கேளாய் பெற்றமே துண்ணும் குலத்தில் பிறந்து நீ குத்தேவல் எங்களை கொள்ளாமல் போகாது இற்றை பறைகொள்வான் அன்னுகான் கோவிந்தா எற்றைக்கும் ஏழு பிறவிக்கும் உந்தன்னோடு உற்றோமே யாவும் உனக்கே நாம ஆட்சேவோம் மத்தினம் காமங்கள் மாத்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். திங்கள் திருமுகத்து சேழையார் சென்னிரஞ்சி அங்கப்பறை கொன்னவாற்றை அணிபுதுவை பைங்கமல தந்தரியல் பட்டபிரான் போது சொன்ன சங்கத்தமிழ் மாலை 30 தப்பாமே இங்கு பரிசுரைப்பார் 2 மால்வரை தோள் செங்கண் திருமுகத்து செல்வ திருமாலால் எங்கும் திருவருள் பெற்று இன்புருவர் எம்பாவாய். இங்க களகளைந்த மாதவனை கேசவனை திங்கள் திருமுகத்து சேழையார் சென்னிரஞ்சி அங்கப்பறை கொன்னவாற்றை அணிபுதுவை பைங்கமல தந்தரியல் பட்டபிரான் கோது சொன்ன சங்கத்தமிழ் மாலை 30 தப்பாமே இங்கு பரிசுரைப்பார் 2 மால்வரை தோள் செங்கண் திருமுகத்து செல்வ திருமாலால் எங்கும் திருவருள் பெற்று இன்புருவர் எம்பாவாய். ஆண்டு வல்லாயிரத்தாண்டு பலகோடி 100,000 மல்லாண்டு திந்தோள் மணிவண்ணா உன் சேவடி செவி திருக்காப்பு அடியோமோடும் நின்னோடும் பிரிவின்னி 1000 பல்லாண்டு வடிவாய் நின் வலமார்பினில் வாழ்கின்ற மங்கையும் பல்லாண்டு படிவார் சோதி வலத்துறையும் சுடராழியும் பல்லாண்டு படைவோர் புக்கு முழங்கும் அப்பாஞ்ச சன்னியமும் பல்லாண்டு.
बोलो रामचंद्र प्रभु को, बोलो जानकी मैया की। बोलो लक्ष्मण स्वामी की, बोलो पवन सुत हनुमान की, जय श्री राम। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय श्रीमन्नारायण, जय जय श्रीमन्नारायण। Thank you so much for participating in this divine Kalyana Mahotsvam. We did our best as Bhagavatas. And just a final announcement, as I said, Pratisthapana Karakramam is happening in the May 10th and 11th and 12th in the Balaji VCC Balaji location on the Bellard Road. And also from Jet Gear Education Trust with the blessings, Mangala Shasanams of His Holiness, Sri 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 Tirunnichina Gear Swami's blessings. What we are doing is Sundarakanda Parayanam. We started yesterday, and we can come home and do the Sundarakanda Parayanam at home also. And all these proceeds also going to go to, there is a Abhaya Hanuman Murti, Pratisthapana is happening in US, largest, biggest statue. And of course, in the divine Sanatana Dharmic perspective. And all proceeds will go to that one, so we'll come there. And also on May 4th, we are concluding that program with the Pushpa Abhishekam. It's going to be in the VCC Balaji Temple in Bellard Road. On May 4th from 4:30 to 6:30, approximately 7 o'clock. Couple of hours of program. Just however you got a chance to involve, you will get a chance to participate and as well as offer flowers, showering Bhagavan Ramachandra Bhagavan Sita Maya with all the flowers and so on too. That's going to be very beautiful scene. That is another way of we are showing our gratitude for Sri Rama for giving us all the blessings and all the ways of actually how to lead a life and so on, demonstrating in his Rama Avatara. And also as Lavanya Mataji said that all the Sankshipa Ramayanam, Kalakshepam, that is happening through Prajna. We are teaching children how to know all these Ramayana slokas and Mahabhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, and all these things are happening. So many various things are happening. Make sure your children also participate, come and learn also. That is the only way that we can have no birth and death, right? We call it as that cycle. We get the vimukti from that only through the course of these divine services and as well as the learnings too. That can only happen like that. Material things happen, they let be there, but in addition to that, you can do these things too. For example, you take all of us, this is not our full-time job, this is our weekends, right? How we are choose to spend the time here? See, this is how it is. And we are not actually available on Saturdays, Sundays. Sorry. We may be available on weekdays, but not on weekends. So that's how it goes. Please, thank you for participating and giving us a join. When Bhagavad Bhaktas participate like this, I get a joy. Originally, I was not planning on asking you to repeat all the Stotra Shatanam only. But when I saw the energy and the focus and so on, no, let the grace come. 108 names. You took the names of Ramachandra Prabhu. What a grace, right? Jai Shri Ram, right? Yeah. So thank you to all the Bhagavatas and Vedic Cultural Center for coordinating with us so that we can be able to do all these divine karakramas and anything else. So again, look for Sundarakanda Parayanam opportunities. We can come home and do that one too. And all the information that is happening, all the things that are happening in the community, participate as much as possible and get the grace of Bhagavan. That's all we have. Jai Shri Ram. Okay, Jai Shri Ram. So we will, as I said, when you come in, not many people are there. If you come in one single file, I think that will help us. And especially I would like our volunteers could help. Anyone who is elderly personal, they can come a little bit more front itself. Please, I need some volunteers to come and help us, coordinate that. We'll get the tirtham. What you get is, take the akshatas, put it on the coconut. Then afterwards, I will give you tirtham. And take the tirtham, somebody will give a fruit, a banana, and you can take it, or a fruit, whatever that may be, and you can go inside. Okay. Thank you.
Jai Sri Ram.
Yochana Kamala Lochana Nanu Brova Yochana Kamala Lochana Nanu ಕಮಲ ಲೋಚನ ನನ್ನು ಬ್ರೋವ ಯೋಚನ 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 ಸೂಚನಾ తెలియక నోరుల యాచన చేతు నన్ను చు నీకు సూచన తెలియక నోరుల యాచన చేతు నన్ను చు నీకు దోచన ద్యుతి విదితాయుతవి రోచన నన్ను బ్రోవ ఇంక యోచన దోచన ద్యుతి విదితాయుత విరోచన నన్ను బ్రోవ ఇంక యోచన కమల లోచన నన్ను బ్రోవ యోచన కేచన నిజ భక్త నిచయ పాప విమోచన గల బిరుదెల్లగొనినన్ కేచన నిజ భక్త నిచయ పాప విమోచన గల బిరుదెల్లగొనినన్ నేచన కృత విపిన చరవరాభిషేషణ త్యాగరాజ పూజితయో చనా నేచన కృత విపిన చరవర విశేషణ త్యాగరాజ పూజితయో చనా కమల లోచన నన్ను బ్రోవ యోచన